just want to not show it. Let me know if it. Well, hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Saturday. Glad the weekend's here. Well, I'm sure am. We've got a very special piece for you today. It is what we've been waiting for. We've been waiting on pink diamonds. We've actually been waiting 10 years plus for something like this to appear because it has been really special pink diamonds that we've had here and there, but usually in sparing quantities, like, again, little light diamond weights here, accents there, things like that. Nothing quite like what we're going to see today. It has been a labor of love, that is for sure. We're very excited to bring it to you. Very limited, yes it is. I'm so happy we have it here, but 2 carats total weight in pink diamonds in a larger cigar band style. This is where you get a lot of gold. It may just be, I know the diamond weight is always what we get intrigued by, but certainly a lot of gold weight here as well that is on the way for you today. In rose gold only. We also have turquoise on the way today. I've actually got a couple of options, whether you like something more simple like a 3-stone style or a little bit more detailed. We've got that for you as well. Some designer pendants that are really special and fabulous. We've got two topaz. One is the Swiss blue variety, one is the London blue variety, all in fancy cuts because you know us, we're never going to do a common stone that you've heard of before in a basic way. So we're going to really bring you a wonderful, wonderful piece in some topaz. And then tanzanite earrings. Now, these are not, usually when I say tanzanite earrings, we're talking about a big old style. Had some last night that I didn't even get to show you. They were like 30 grand. We've had a lot of those $10,000, $15,000, $12,000 kind of pieces. Today, I'm going to bring you something rather affordable, and it's not because they're small stones either. They're a really good size. They're going to get you over 3 carats, and they're a classic halo. So we'll see some gorgeous tanzanite earrings for you today. What else do we have? Your requests, they're here. We've actually got a lot of people on the phone lines already today taking pieces from last night. And we know it's our quickest turnaround time of our shows. It's Friday night into Saturday morning. So certainly sometimes a lot of people will join us one or the other and usually not both. So, well, again, gold star if you get us for both. We're really happy to have you. But if there's anything you want to check on from last night, availability, a lot of pieces are going right now. You may want to do that very, very quickly if you had a chance to catch up with the show. Otherwise, we can recap too. If you're not sure but want to see it again, that's always something we can do for you right away, okay? So we got a lot to do today. We've got some really special, I did bring out the largest peridot we have for this month's birthstone. Some huge opal earrings that I can't get over the price tag. And then a lot of affordable and one trapiche, and also a really special emerald pendant that is just mispriced. And sometimes mispricing is where it's too much money. This one's where it's too low. So we've got so many exciting pieces to share with you. Even ruby earrings are here, but really the pink diamond coming up in about an hour is going to be the pink diamond band. So if you want to investigate and think about, is there anything else out there like this? I haven't found anything. So let me know if you do. Otherwise, we'd love to hear what kind of comparisons you see out there, because trust me, 2 carats of natural, that's the key word, natural pinks, is not easy to find. So we're so proud to bring you that new style today. All right, you ready to get started? Ready to do a little shopping? Saturdays were made for sailing, they were made for shopping, and we got them both. So we've got, I'm going to start with one of the designer pendants we have for you, which is blue topaz, as I mentioned. Here it is. This is, well, quite fabulous, and this is the Swiss blue variety in item number 1113021, and look at the details here around it, surrounding it, every which way. Glad to have you here. Again, this is a beautiful, bright, like the think like the Cambodian blue zircons we usually see. Same kind of color here. Not going to be double refractive, but it is our 4 carat 33. I have a 433 here on this one with an 18-point diamond weight, and it's also in yellow gold. Now, it's a substantial size pendant, that's for sure. Really proud to bring this to you, but again, not going to last, especially with, I love the artistic way. It's like a knotted ribbon that makes the bail. So again, always appreciate when bails are part of the design and not just afterthoughts. As a designer, I always think about that. So here we go. I'm going to show it to you here. It's got a good size bail, so it'll fit most any chain you have, including a diamonds by the yard, but that's what it looks like from a distance. Here's the length. Then we'll show it on. Remember how quickly pieces go? We have one of a kinds for the most part. I'll only have a couple of our pink diamond special today, but that is 1 1/4 inch top to bottom. Take a look at it on the neckline as well, so you get to see that size and just really how spectacular it is. So really beautifully done here. And you can see that Swiss blue is really bright as can be, very like electric blue, and we consider it, the London's, remember, darker, and we'll see a London blue topaz later. But let's go ahead and take another look at this close up, and only one, so we'll make sure it's affordable for you. Getting the show and the Saturday and the whole weekend started off so right. And this one, ooh, under $1,000. It does help to have that old item number. We get to take an older price, discount it that way, make it really simple and easy, and help you own the best of the best for a really important value. And again, if you're a pink diamond lover, if you know a pink diamond lover, make sure you're with us in about an hour. Make sure you let anybody know. You know, they don't even have to get TV on TV. They can watch, because TV on means TV online. Did you ever know that? That's why that acronym of sorts is here with us, is that name of the network is TV on. So the intention is to watch 2 days TV on, or on TV or online. So again, yes, you can go ahead and let anyone know who wants to see pink diamonds. We've got them, the natural variety in abundance today, and that's going to be coming up, and they can watch us online, tvon.com or Facebook or YouTube. So here we go. This is, I got to tell you, our YouTube community has grown by literally thousands and thousands and thousands in the last couple of months. So it is, it seems to be the way to watch outside of television. So really excited to have you with us. Here's what we're going to do on this one. Instead, $9.99 or $8.88. We're going to go a lot lower than that, and we're going to make sure this one goes in a hurry. I love that the, did you notice that the even diamond designs, they come around and even act as prongs on some of those very outside edges of that topaz, and just the diamond swirling around it, really special. Lots of gold here, and that's the finishing on the inside, just in case you were wondering. It is solid all the way through, and you know what? We're gonna do this one for $777 only, and welcome on in. That is a fabulous way to go. So really important, and very excited to have y'all with us today. So if you have any requests, like I said, get those in. I know we've got, I don't know, is our fabulous, my favorite brooch of all time, gone from last night? That, remember we had the clown on the unicycle? Well, it's what everyone's been talking about this morning, and so excited that it was still here, but you know what? Not anymore, it doesn't look like. So again, let us know if you have any requests at all. But that one's $777 early, and on this fabulous Saturday in summer. We've only got a few Saturdays in summer left officially, so really excited to have you here. And we got the sale event pricing, and then we've got gold quartz coming up. Wait till you see the gold quartz and classic traditional diamond pieces as well in a pendant. And good morning. Hi, Janae. She says it's Pink Saturday. Yes, it is. It definitely is. It is a pink kind of day. So yes, we're going to make Barbie proud today. That's for sure. Here we go. $777. Let's take a look at this one. I love the gold quartz, and we have a ring, our first of the day. And this one, well, interesting. They're showing you what it would look like in white gold and yellow gold, because there's white gold for where the diamonds are set. And then it's a little bit lacking rhodium on the sides, but we'll do that for you. Unless you want to change it all to the yellow gold, we can do that instead. So that's no problem either. But here's what we're going to do on our 113 1401. That would be the round gold quartz there. Beautiful, fabulous. And again, gold, instead of one little area, it's more spread throughout the stone, and really just almost speckled in a way. It looks like, I mean, gold leaf, right? When you see gold leaf sometimes, whether it's incorporated into glassware or fine home decor, that's really what this reminds me of. And yet it's a carat 67 on the round. It also has 26 points in diamonds, and yet a clover. So it definitely feels like, it doesn't read like St. Patrick's Day. It just reads as that high-end designer floral meets clover. So a flover, if you will. And it's a really beautiful look, and yet here's what it is on the hand. There's a little elevation to the top portion as well, so you can go ahead and stack next to it. See that? You can actually get a really close stack to it because of the way that's elevated as well, if you want to do it that way. But a really specialty piece here, and it may just be a little lucky too, because you got your premium precious metal, you've got your diamonds, you've got your quartz and your gem, and hey, the clover shape. Wouldn't hurt to have a little extra luck, would it? So how about this one? Going out for not even $9.99. Let's go a little bit lower. We're going to save you a lot of money today on everything that you see, everything your heart desires. And again, the biggest pink diamond value we've ever had on the biggest carat weight we've ever had. So, and hi, Melanie, I see you're with us. So Melanie, if you have any questions, I don't know if you saw the mandarin you asked for, because you emailed me, so I'm not sure. If you saw the mandarin that we brought out for you last night, if you didn't, let me know. If you have any questions, let me know. Yes, Victor. Really? Really? And last night, he had been waiting for a clown on a unicycle, and so finally he said, finally, she's got it. I love that. I mean, really, is that what he picked up? Yeah. Wonderful. Well, Stanley, where's he calling from, too? Stanley in Texas, he's been watching for about a year, and he made his first purchase this morning. Love that. Oh my goodness. Well, you know what? I will tell you, first of all, welcome to Stanley in Texas. Special warm welcome to you. I mean, I'm really so excited for you to get that. And you know what's really, truly, I mean, that is, I was just saying it this morning, even behind the scenes, that was probably the most elite level, unique designer piece I've ever had. And I'm talking not in 10 years here, but like 26 years of doing this. The details on it are exquisite. So congratulations on that brooch from last night. Welcome to our show. Thank you for watching all this time. And I'm glad we had something for you finally. That's really exciting. So enjoy it and you will be blown away because just again, even jewelry lover or expert or not, there's just so much to appreciate about that brooch. So we got a lot of brooches last night. So again, some are still, and there's a brand new one. Speaking of fun, whimsical, the clown on the unicycle was last night. Stanley just picked it up, but we do have that. I have a dachshund dog. Yes, I do. At least it certainly, yeah, that's a dachshund. They're pretty distinctive, right? So we've got that in a brooch as well. He's so adorable. So anyway, we've got some more whimsical here today as well. But let's take a look at our gold quartz. We're actually going to go better than $9.99 on this one and send it out for even less. How about $9.49? And we'll let you know if that one's gone already, maybe. And that's a lot of gold and a lot of gold quartz. Yes. Jason's going to take the topaz from earlier. Thank you so much. All right, so our topaz is gone as well. That's the topaz pendant we started the show with, and now this one's $9.49 only. And you can switch the gold. So if you want to go yellow gold, you may. If you want to go rose gold, you could. But I would say probably the white or the yellow are your best bets there. So we'll keep moving because we got a lot to do and one of a kinds throughout the show. Now, if you missed out on the Swiss blue, let me just go ahead and flash here what we do have in the London blue, which is another great designer style. Very much Art Deco, I feel like. What do you think? Look at this. That's our London blue. Wow, that's a shield meets a trillion. It really is like a shield cut and very cool. Isn't that stunning? So that's gonna be nearly 9 carats. So if you wanna go ahead and stick around for the more, I think there's like a sophistication, and I really appreciate when the London blues don't get too dark, and that is one of those really where it's not too navy. You still want to see those really rich blues. That's coming up for you. So there will be another blue topaz pendant as mentioned, but here's our gold quartz, and again, we will either rhodium it on the sides if you need it in the white gold, or you can get in the yellow gold, and we'd have an entirely different mounting for you. So meaning the same stone, but then it goes into the yellow gold mounting. So that one's here, and then take a look at this. Wow. So this actually looks like one bigger stone in the middle, but it's actually two, and instead of being one big what looks like a marquise, I think at first glance, it's actually instead 2 trillions together, but it's 1130457, and it's still going to be all diamonds all the way top to bottom, side to side. It looks great, does it not? This is a beautiful classic wearable style. It gives us a little more oomph than just one little individual stone like we typically see, and it's a 38 pointer on, well, total on the trillion. So that's together. So almost 20 points each there, and then 29 points of additional round brilliance that'll be all the way through this platinum piece. Here's your finishing. The platinum pieces are always really well finished, and you can see how substantial it is. But then those are the hallmarks and your carat weights in the back. And then here's what it looks like from a distance. So get ready, diamond lovers, because you got something more substantial here in your individual diamond, which does just read as one very large stone there in the center. And then here's your length. It's going to be about 3/4 of an inch. And then we'll take a look at it on the neckline for you as well. So you can see that's going to go with everything. You pop your favorite chain with it and you're good to go. But this is wild, isn't it? Let's go back up close, and then what we're going to do is it will fit our DBTYs. I always like to point that out. I know we have a lot of DBTY owners out there who love to use them as their pendant chain, so you got a chance to do that. And we'll blow it out right now when it's supposed to be $1,899, taking it a lot lower than that for you. Just one caller's going to get it. We got turquoise specials today. So many great pieces, lots of earrings, rubies, and tanzanites alike, and then we're going to see even a trillion kunzite, which I cannot get over the way that one plays with the light. And we have an indicolite ring that's brand new, but how about a better price tag than $1,899? That's our should be, would be. We're going to take it lower, $999 on that one, and then a new trapeche and some really special opal earrings. They're huge, but they're also very wearable. So we'll get you some really good size opal earrings, and then we'll see who's got this one. I do have one Tahitian pearl ring today as well in platinum, and then we're gonna see that, remember I told you there's a mistake price? where the mistake is going to help you out in big way. We're going to have an emerald and diamond pendant. The diamond weight is huge. The emerald is gorgeous, and you will love it. So that's going to be $9.99. Let me know if you like that one. We're keeping on moving here. We got a lot to do, and then we're not waiting for pieces to sell. You guys will pick those pieces up, and then we will keep on showing you the amazing jewelry we've got. I have to show you this. This is wild. It's emerald, and it's done in a way where, well, I'm going to show you from the way it's going to drop here. When it's on the neckline, you're going to have this dangling style. So it's a bit, let me try to face that a little bit more towards you. There we go. So you can really see the stone. But this is, okay, all really important diamonds, first of all. That's the first thing that I think headlines this piece, is that you've got the really fancy marquise cuts at the top and then your round brilliance. And it's 113-1729. First time seeing it is right here, right now. And there's a really beautiful look because we did a subtle light yellow for the marquise and then the white for the round brilliance. And so it really pairs up well because we always have that debate of what does emerald look better in? Is it white gold or yellow gold? So we put both kinds of diamonds around it. It's 113-1729. It is an 18 karat gold design here, and we'll show you the back. This is really well done. And then you're gonna have, this is a pendant. So you're gonna have that top portion where I'm holding it. That's our 48 point Colombian emerald. And then listen to this diamond weight. And this is where it gets really, really interesting. It's a full carat 29 in diamonds. Carat 29, you've got the yellow up top. We didn't actually, and this is because, you know, again, sometimes designers don't give you the breakdown, but there's just one total diamond weight there. So yellow and white. But again, you see the fancy cuts at the top and then the huge round brilliant white diamonds. Here's what it looks like from a distance away. This is another substantial piece that we have for you here, and yet really important. Look at that. That is really stunning. Look at that movement. Those diamonds are not only the large size, but of course being those VS white diamonds around the base there, you've got that really special look. 7/8 of an inch top to bottom on this one. Here's what it looks like from a distance on as well, so you could just get a better appreciation for the size that you're getting, but all we need to do, and you see the dance there that it has. That's the beauty of it. It's going to have that little bit of movement because it's hinged. So you're going to slip your favorite chain right on through the top portion. You've got this really, again, there's the movement. That's why it's sitting a little wonky here because gravity is pulling it down. But that's where you're going to have some movement independently of the emerald inside the diamond design. And then what we'll do is take it lower, and this is where it's got to be again. It's just really, really, really big savings that should never be priced this way. It's just obvious, and you'll all see it. But only one caller is going to be able to get it because that is something we all know should be $39.99 on a good day. Even better here right now. So again, the light yellows, the beautiful white diamonds as well. The emerald is clean and bright, and if it's a 48 pointer, it's going to look like a 1 carat. That's just what emeralds do. So you get that extra look, and it faces up nice and large, and it won't be $39.29 or $19. So hence the mistake is really on your side here, big time value, and it will not be even 19, 18, 17. We know these pendants are very popular, and for a long time we didn't see a lot of pendants, and now bringing out the best. So you've got something to go with those rings that you already love. We even have an Art Deco style emerald bracelet later in 18 karat white gold, which is something special. And what we're going to do is bring this on down to just $1,699. Couldn't get the $129 in the diamond weight for that price. And then you've got that beautiful Muso Colombian emerald in the center. So $16.99, only the one there. It's going to fly, and you know that. So all you got to do is call one only here with pretty much everything I've got up until just the couple we're going to see on the pink diamond band that is so elite today and that we've been waiting on. A real celebration of really some of our very rarest and best. And again, not something you find anywhere else in the world. So you're going to be really, I think, delighted with what we're going to share with you today. And speaking of yellows, there is a heart-shaped yellow diamond too that is a carat 17. We got a bigger diamond for you on display. And if you loved those star sapphires we've been bringing of late, I have a light purple pink. It's so pretty. And then we also have our massive peridot. And I did bring out the largest tanzanite pendant, which will blow out. It's a 17.5 carat tanzanite pendant as well. So we will have our round. So that's always, pendants have been the most popular in tanzanites of the last couple of months. So we're going to bring you one of those too. Excuse me. And then again, want to remind you of that gold quartz for $949. Okay, so really quickly, we have opal earrings here on the way. These are the largest earrings that we have in opals, yet they're pure. Look at this. It's crystal opal, but there's just so much color. And it's like neons in watercolors. Who brought out the neon watercolor paints and decided to go crazy on the canvas that is this natural play of color stone, one of our phenomenal best, 1130595. That's just one of them. Now, that's a side profile, so you can see they're cabochon cut, they're big ovals, and then I love this detail here. We actually finished them completely in the back. It's actually, I don't know, I wouldn't mind wearing it reversed on one day if you want a totally different look, but it reminds me of a cameo design when you'd see it like finished like that. It's really beautiful. But there is our match pair of crystal opals, and these colors are simply divine. Also completed the entire 10 carats 98. Around that perimeter, we finished it with diamonds there, so you're also getting 29 points in diamonds, but let me show you what they look like from a distance in that lever back style. So here's how they look, and again, this is a really harsh light for opals, so like again, we iris down so you can see them a little bit more like what you can expect when they're at home, but they are 1.5 inches top to bottom. Lever backs are really easy because you're just going to open up that hinge, which is practically so seamless you can hardly tell visually where it is. And then I'll go ahead and pop one on for you, but isn't this amazing when you see it up close that the profile, because it's an earring, so you'll see the profile. Well, you may not, but other people will, because when you move and talk and go about your day, you're not just always seeing the earring from the front. And so this is where, again, one of those great details I love in that we're bringing you that opal that has great profile as well. So as soon as I get one on for you, I'll show you what they look like from that angle. But then here's what we've got on price tag. They used to be at $99.99. It's certainly going a lot less than that to make sure this Saturday in our fabulous, gosh, end of summer already, can't believe it. But look at that beautiful opal material that you see there. It's just stunning the way you see the colors that are just glowing. And then also the fact that this would go with everything. I think we understand that at this point. All the different colors, it's not just that blue or green or that colorless opal. That's, again, sometimes play of color doesn't play all that well or all that strongly. So this is where you're getting all those amazing colors, and yet that goes with everything. Let's take another look. There's a reason they're here early, and that is because the value is so right on. There again is the one I just had on. You can see a lot of those greens and reds and yellows and oranges, and then here's the other as well, a beautiful coordinating set, and that's going to be under $2,000. I told you we got some deals today, and it's only $1,999. That would be it on the opal. So again, you get two, and that's almost 11 carats total. So figure about 5.5 carats each, which look double. So when you get 10 carats 98, it means one single stone really looks 10 carats 98. That's how that works in the opal world, and that, of course, certainly the case there when you saw how big they are, yet not too heavy, nice lightweight kind of feel, and yet there is something dramatic about wearing bigger gemstone earrings. Everyone can do a bigger earring in a metal, but to bring gemstones where that's the star, and I think this is such a really thoughtful design to finish at the back, because you know we have to be a little bit more cautious about how we clean our opals. So again, always important to have, when you just really rely on, instead of ultrasonics or anything like that, or harsh chemicals or kinds of different kinds of cleaning products, you want to just use soap and water, and a soft cloth will do it. So it's nice that you won't have to worry about cleaning them from the back or getting into nooks and crannies and crevices underneath the setting, because you're really just going to give it a nice little soft cloth polish over the top. I wouldn't even use that soft toothbrush. I'd just say soap and water, soft cloth that you would use to clean like an eyeglass. That's going to be the best way to go about it. So those are $19.99. We'll see who's got them. And then are you ready for something brand new? In kunzite, we had a lot of brand new kunzites that went very quickly last night. We're going to show you a fabulous new kunzite this morning. That's a cut we rarely see. So let me know who's got those earrings. They are not going to last. And there's the other one for you as well. And again, finished in the same way all the way. Look at those reds. So much red, green, yellow, orange. All the colors are there. So very exciting. Now, here comes the trillion. Trillions are hot. It is something that we love. If you love sparkle, you love a trillion. Simple as that. And have you ever seen a kunzite with the ability to do the kind of brilliance you have here? It's not really a stone that's known for that, but when you get the right cutting and the right stone, and then you get all that saturation, it's working. Yes. Thank you. Opal earrings are gone. Let me know, Jason, when you know who got them. Thank you so much. And then we still have our opal pendant, our gold quartz ring, and our diamond pendant that was the two trillions together. We are going to show you a new trapeche coming up soon. And then here we are with our fabulous kunzite. 113-1940 is the number, and it is our one and only trillion in the whole inventory. It's all 14 karat gold with an 8 karat 40, so you are getting that big size. I know we expected that. And then you've got 68 points in diamonds, and then embellishing each of the corners with that larger diamond to really, just again, to really say, here's our trillion and we are proud, and really embellishing those points there on the outer edge. It is gorgeous, isn't it? And yet, wait till you see this on the hand for an even bigger delight. It's really going to fill up the finger, and so that's the kind of gem weight you're getting here. Now, there's also only one, and it's brand new, and it tends to be the brand new goes very, very quickly. So again, because everyone watches the show, and you know, true jewelry lovers and TVON devotees, they don't miss one. So you know that pieces that are going to be here for the first time ever, the ones that everyone's seeing for the first time, and they get gone really, really quickly, get picked up, and these values are amazing. So you have a really good savings here coming your way, and all you have to do is dial in. Please do early, because that's always the ticket in. It's always the key to success on getting those one-of-a-kinds before somebody else does, because everything will go. So take a look again at this kunzite trillion cut. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to show it on. This is kind of it's a pink kind of day. You know that with our pink diamond ring coming up. But then, oh, and there it is, by the way, right on cue. There's the pink diamond ring, but this kunzite, just really special. It's got more of a lavender purple tone with it, because it's got that really premium kunzite as well. And then of course the other way to where it would be like this. So just to give you an idea of, if you want to have the point pointing upwards towards your hand, you can wear it like that. That seems to be upright to our camera angle here, but that's a really beautiful stone, isn't it? And what should be $89.99 will simply not be. So again, if you love the trillion, it's a powerful piece. It really shows that off. We just don't see these cuts very often. It's really ovals and sometimes a cushion cut, and then every now and then, like last night, we'll get the emerald cuts. But trillion is a very, very different type of variety here to get in that particular stone. And yet, we're going to blow it out for you. It's not even, no, not $49.99 either. Under $5's great, but I really want to try and take this significantly less for you. That's really, I'm kind of, everyone's got their, you know, upgrading and pricing right now. It's the jewelry industry at large is what's happening, you know, gold prices and diamond pricing and gemstone and all that. We're really doing the exact opposite, and I'm working really hard to make sure that we can keep those TVON values rolling for you, when obviously what we're competing with is a lot of basically faux, man-made, lab-grown out there. And so we're trying to make sure that you don't have to make that choice of, should I spend more and get natural, or should I spend less and get faux? We're just making it really affordable here to get the best in the world and to get really elite level stones. That's what we do. It's what we've always been doing. It's what we've dedicated all of our careers towards, and we're keeping that going here on days like today. We're going to bring you some of our most amazing, over-the-top elegant pink diamonds like we've never had before. So again, things just keep on ramping up and getting better and better, it seems. Isn't it true? So here we go with a better than 49 or 39. Let's get the kunzite going, and again, one only on the trillion cut, and we'll make it so much better than $49.99. How about this? $39, I don't like either. I really want to send everything out from this first hour. We've got a couple of pieces available from our first 20 minutes or so, and what I'm going to do is take this lower and make it $29.99. That's it. $29.99, and I'll show the dachshund because that's just too cute. We had other brooches available from last night, but I know we're all into brooches lately, and we're going to show you the dachshund, which is just, oh my gosh, if you're I love all dogs, so I got to say I don't have a dachshund, never have, but I would wear this, no doubt about it. So I can only imagine if you actually have a dachshund, how fun this would be to own. So we'll show that coming up, but that's our trillion cut. Let me know if you'd like it, and then we're on our way with a bit more here to share with you. And who got the opal earrings, by the way? Thanks, Mary. Thank you so much. We'll have those right out to you. I think you're going to love them. And then here it is. So let me actually start with this, this cutie pie on the hand here, because this is really something to see. And the chain, love that. I mean, like, again, this is just really artfully done, really exquisite detailed jewelry like you just don't see made anymore. 1123669. Just want to share this with you all. This is a beautiful brooch or a pin, and it is a really special 18 karat gold design too. So we're going really upgrading here with the gold purity. You've got a brooch going right behind, basically from his haunch there to his snout. That's where the brooch goes, and that's going to go on your favorite, whether it's going to be a lapel or anything else. Really versatile piece there. But you've got your 18 karat yellow gold. You've got 38 points in diamonds as well. I just think this chain detailing is so beautiful also, because just really makes it more jewelry oriented, I think, just because it's like a necklace attached to your brooch, and it's all diamond cut chain, and then you've got a diamond in the eye, and then mixing the diamonds in the mirror finishing here, which is so clever. And then I want to show you the size here, because that's really, remember, 18 karat gold, lots of it. And then here's the length you're going to get from side to side. Well, from, again, yeah, the nose to the tail there, it's 2 inches. And then we've got, let me just show you the height just for a general idea here. If you look at the height with the chain, it's going to be about 1.5 inches or so, or maybe a little more, like 1 3/4 inches. And then just the body of the puppy dog is about 1 inch there. So keep in mind, and then we'll show from a distance here, just to give an idea of on the lapel or on the neckline. I mean, obviously you can always, I wouldn't say it has a bail per se, but you can always maneuver it with chains, and we have a lot of crafty creatives out there, so you can always probably finagle it to be a pendant as well if you wanted to put your larger chain through it. But look at him. How cute is this? And he's in motion. He looks so happy. He's on a walk. What dog isn't happy when they're on a walk? So instead of $39.99, new markdown for you on our 18 karat gold salad. There you go. There's the inside, and there's their hallmark, and there's that diamond cut chain. Love that. And we will, oh, I just noticed the diamond collar too. The bezel set diamonds as the collar. So cool. They've thought of everything. So yes, it's a very glamorous dachshund. And the Diamond Diva dachshunds, yes, absolutely. And we're going to make it $1,999 instead. So your unicycle and clown is gone, but we still have the dachshund, and that one's gone as well. All right, congratulations. Thank you so much. I just love pieces like that too. I do have a new trapiche. There's the trapiche. Ooh, this is a really cool pattern. And by the way, since we're zoomed back and all, I'll just show you a couple of the brooches you may have missed from last night, because obviously there's a few of you that, again, can't be with us every single show, or especially on a Friday night, because maybe you're out enjoying your jewelry. Like I always think about Friday night, you're probably putting on your best and going out for an evening, and then, you know, wearing your beautiful TVON jewelry. Well, this is the, whoa, hang on. The brooch is not locked, so let me just go ahead and lock the pin. I'm just going to flash a couple things that, since we're loving these brooch designs, I want to make sure that you see what we do have, because we're kind of running out of them and we're not going to be making any more. But that's our blue sapphire and diamond bow brooch. So that was here in the 18 karat gold as well, with a carat 36 in sapphires and 78 points in diamonds from last night. So another great brooch style. And then that was $24.99, by the way. And then what else? I did have one that was very gem intense. That's actually a pendant and brooch, which is the Alexandrite yellow diamond, white diamond piece. So just a reminder there. Let me move that aside for a minute and just show you, because this is the one that shocked me. And I think it's just a matter of, hey, it was Friday night. Not everybody was here. So 1122197 is our chain that is deluxe, because this is the one that comes with that really lengthy chain. But it's actually yellow diamonds, white diamonds, and Alexandrite. So just want to remind you, that's down below $3,000, and it's a pendant and brooch combo, and that's why we threw in this really hefty 20-inch chain for you as well. So that one's $29.99, and to get 3 Alexandrites that look like that, and yellow diamonds in your bigger ones, and then the white diamonds as well. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful piece. Okay, so that's $29.99 if you missed it last night. Let's get to our trapiche, because the other thing that's so hot right now, and who got that? Dachshund, Jason, you've got the lucky phone line today. Who was shopping? Wonderful. Thank you so much, and enjoy. So cute. So anyway, fellow animal lover here, so love that one. Here we are with the trapiche, and it's item number, okay, so 1131949 is here. And hi, Carrie, and thank you, Kirsten. Thank you so much. Glad you're with us. Thank you. Do want to show you here what we have with the trapiche, a little more unusual of a pattern. They're all natural, so they're all going to be different, and yet this is more of a free form oval. And do you see how it's a little asymmetric in the spoke design, and then it even has a little bit of feathering there in the way that that natural spoke, especially there, see right about the midpoint. The trapiche itself is a 141, and then it has 23 points in diamonds. That Also feels very much like the trapiche. I like that we did the detailed design on the sides because it feels like it all really matches and looks great together with the trapiche. I feel like the swirls of diamonds and the cutout details all feel a lot like the pattern in the trapiche emerald itself. So it's going to be, and don't forget about our kunzite trillion because that's still here if you want that special piece. But all we can do is make this really, really fabulously affordable, and that's my plan. And then we'll show it on. The trapiches have been like ultra hot. There's even a bangle bracelet if you'd be interested. There's also a bangle bracelet with a trapiche centered up, and that is incredible. So there's a lot of really important trapiche here still, but this one's new, and I want to try it on for you as well. This is all in yellow gold now, but if you wanted to, if you want to switch it up, you could. So we can do that in the white gold also if you'd prefer it, but this is just it's a rare stone. It's an exotic. We love the idea of bringing it down in price for you so you can make it yours without having to break the bank or break into a museum, because that's usually more likely where they'd be. So yeah, that's always a risk. So, you know, it's just better to do it this way and shop a great value, and we'll bring it to you at $1,999. And don't forget about our bow, the bow brooch, which has the sapphires and the diamonds, and also the fabulous Alexandrite yellow diamonds and white diamonds in combo. And then I want to flash a couple things, because if you're an emerald lover, look at this. I can't imagine anybody outside of a museum having something like this, outside of the ones you borrow from the vault, from those big, big design houses, like, you know, the Cartiers and everything else that you see out there that have those really impressive designs. Yes. Okay, congratulations. Alexandrite with those diamonds also found its home. And then I want to show you, look at how beautiful this bracelet is. We don't get to see too many Art Deco styles, and I have one for you. Look at that. That is a really fabulous bracelet, and look at how it goes all the way around. 3 huge emeralds throughout the bracelet, and it's 112/7200, and I have a gram weight on the gold. This is not platinum, which you'd expect. I wish you could feel this, but again, if you're not familiar with gold weights, you probably, most of us would probably put our collection together and still not have this kind of gram weight. The bracelet is already 7¼ inches, so that's where it'll stay. It'll be for that average size wrist. And don't worry if you're going, I wear a 7. Well, 7¼ is just going to give you the teeny little bit extra of drape. And yet, this is 52 grams of 18 karat solid gold. 52 grams. That's almost 2 ounces. And it's got 3 impressive emeralds, and they're matched to perfection. Muso Colombian, 427 total weight, and a carat 10. How? I'm sorry, how is that a carat 10? No, we need to like really go reevaluate that. There's no way. There's no way. Look at that. A carat 10, come on. But I could price it like it's a carat 10, then you can just abscond with it. We've got a $40,000 bracelet that will not be. If you'd like that one, let me know. Let's show it up close too. Trapiche is verifying, sounds like. There's the, I know we can only show you really one emerald at a time here because, well, it's a bigger piece. Yeah. Trapiche is gone. Congratulations on the trapiche and our Alexandrite. Then we still have the sapphire bow, and we do have the trillion kunzite for you from the last few minutes. But this bracelet, museum masterpiece, and must go. The must go price also here today. So instead of that's not bad, by the way, $39,999. I don't think that's bad at all for 52 grams of 18 karat gold. And you can have gram weight in 14, and you can have gram weight in 18, and they can be equal, but your 18 karat gold is more important. So I almost look at this as like you have to consider it like more gram weight, because obviously they always say like what weighs more, a ton of bricks or a ton of feathers, and everyone's going to go, oh, a ton of brick, but a ton is a ton, right? But in this case, it's actually a little bit different because you've got so much more density and so much more, again, pure gold to your 18 karat. So 52 grams of 14 karat and 52 grams of 18 karat are really different values, because the 18 karat gold is so much more high end, it's so much more gold. So that's really important. We'll take a look at it. So that's something to keep in mind, just not your basic gold here. Yes? Trapiche is back. Okay, so Trapiche is still here. So here we are, $39,999, and we're going to do better. And so it will not be even $20,000 or $19,999, And we're going to blow it out right now for you. And don't forget, we got 5 items from the first 37 minutes, and the rest are gone. So it's all you do is call, make sure you're on the phone lines, and we'll do this for even better. And you know what? $16,999 for that bracelet. And somebody's going to want it just for the gold. And then I think it's safe to say you're probably getting far more diamond weight than a carat 10. A carat 10 would be like one section there, right? So it's very, yeah, that diamond weight can't be right. But again, it's a very important bracelet just in even the gold, and $16,999. You could always put, maybe you want to do $8,500 on one card and $8,500 on the other if that makes it a little bit easier to afford today. That's the value you want to see on that bracelet, and very much a vintage style look, which we don't see a whole lot of. We don't sell used jewelry, so it's why we don't see a lot of, again, we don't see estate, we don't see used pieces at all, and this is just, again, brand new for you and ready to go. So a really specialty idea there, and we're thrilled to have it. So as we get to our last 20 minutes, and you know we got the pink diamond band coming up shortly, and that's exciting, one of the big values of the day. I also, though, want to show you the London blue, because we have some of you asking about the London blue I flashed. So here comes the London blue topaz pendant that I have not had for you before. Now it's sitting on its side because this is the bail. So we're going to have that diamond shape be where your chain goes. 1132018. Now, white gold only. It's in the 14 karat gold. It's an award-winning design, but this is not just about the design in jewelry. It's the design of the cut that makes it really, really important. That is a specialty shield cut of your stone, and it's an 8 karat 95 London blue topaz. So it's got a lot of carat weight to it, to that one single stone that you have there. It also has an 8-point diamond weight as well. So you got a really important way. What is going on with my wheel? Dirty, and I can't even clean it. There we go. So here we are with that beautiful stone. Now you got to see this from a distance. Yes. Oh, sure. We'll show the ribbon again. Sure. Here's the pendant, and then we'll go grab the ribbon, which was that sapphire and diamond piece. But here's the length. And so you see how the diamond-like shape of the bail meets up with the point over what feels like a shield cut, or almost like a Superman, Superwoman, Supergirl, whatever, whoever. It's just a beautiful cut that almost looks like a heart shape here on certain levels, because I'm seeing the inner faceting, which almost feels like a heart shape. 1.25 inches top to bottom, white gold only. And we'll just go ahead and make this really, really affordable, as I'll go grab our brooch and re-show that one. But this is where you've got the mirror finishing meets the diamonds. Love that the diamond bail is something unique. It's got a door knocker style in the way it actually swings and moves a bit. Here's what it looks like on the neckline as well, just to, again, yeah, doesn't it feel at certain angles like it looks like a heart shape? I love that idea. And then we'll go back up close, and white gold only can go right out to you. So just, again, easy peasy, get it in a couple of days. We'll blow it out right now for, I was going to do $9.99. Let's make it even better. The Swiss blue we had earlier is already gone. Now we're going to show you, this is the London, which it's distinctively a little darker, a little richer, a more like a navy color, but you never want it to go too dark. And this one will be better than $9.99. So here's what we do on the London blue, and giving it away, and just amazing designer cutting here with the design that really matches it and fits perfectly with that design. It's all custom made for you, and it's not $8.99 or $8.88. Even $7.77 sounds fantastic, but instead it's only $699 today for a nearly 9 karat London blue. Here's that brooch, by the way. So we were showing this last night. I want to show it again here. This is the bow. It really is setting east to west. Yes. The bow is already gone. All right, so the bow is gone. It's 112-1495, and it is I'll just put up the graphics real quick in case you didn't see it last night. It's 18 karat solid gold. And then you have this, it can be worn any way you like, but I mean, it could be worn at a diagonal or north to south or however you want, but I think it's really meant to be an east-west orientation, so your bow goes that way or your pin goes that way. And it's karat 36 of the square cuts and then 78 points in the diamonds. So, and that was $24.99 only, so congratulations on that one as we go back to our London blue and look again at that $6.99 price tag that I have for you to get that one a home. And then, let me see, I think our brooches, the only thing that I do have is the peridot that is our largest. I know we've shown you 2 and 3 carats of late, but I do happen to have a pendant brooch combo. Let me actually, we need the hand shot for this. Definitely do. What do you think of this peridot? Since so many of us have been loving peridot and loving seeing the best of peridot, what do you think of that peridot? Not only is it a 24 karat 55 stone, elite, yes, but it's also a 459 diamond weight. And not just rounds either. So it's 112-8815. Just want to flash it for you since we've been loving our peridots of late, but most of what we've seen have been in rings or pendants. And now, and they're all gone. And now we've got the 18 karat gold superstar pendant brooch combo. So again, there is that brooch that pin through the back and goes vertically. And then you have the bail up top with those fancy cut diamonds. So just a reminder that that is here and it is so fantastic. And it's not even $23,999 anymore either. That's the best part of all, when it's 24 karats 55 and that 18 karat gold. And then by the way, here's the length. So 2.5 inches, always like to show you what that actually looks like there against the ruler and of course against the neckline. Wow, whoa, 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 that's a really pretty piece. And then of course, that'd be if you're wearing it as a pendant, but of course certainly can be worn anywhere you want if you utilize that pin and make it your new favorite brooch. But what a color, and that is some serious peridot quality, isn't it? So that's gonna be here for actually better than even 20 or 15,000. Even lower, and not 15 or 10 either. We're gonna go $99.99 on the largest peridot we've got. And here's what it looks like up close as well. The blue topaz is still here. I know we've been showing you some other things by request here, but look at this princess cut that you have at the base here. You have princess cuts, rounds, and then you've got all the fancy cuts up top, like the marquise, the pears, and more in the princess cut. So you're getting more than just $459 of round brilliant diamonds. You're getting those really impressive sizes and cuts as well. So that is $99.99 only. If you'd like to get our most fabulous of what I think is really very gem intense, you could say, to that brooch. And again, still a really easy style to wear both as a pendant and a pin. So you can wear it either way you want. But let's go back really quickly to this London blue. And London is calling for $6.99 if you'd like that. Then we have our Tahitian pearl, and then we have to show you the biggest pendant we have today in gem weight, besides the peridot, would be the tanzanite round that we've been losing our minds over the round pendants. There it is, the tanzanite blue wing block D Museum Reserve. That is our $17.55. So that's a good one as well. How about a Tahitian pearl? Simple elegance, one only, and some of the best in Tahitian color we've seen with the true, this is really the definition of what an aubergine colored pearl is all about, because that stone is 113-1675, and it also happens to be a platinum setting with a round 11.1 millimeter pearl. Call me on the London blue if you'd like that pendant for $6.99. I know we rarely see London blue, don't we? It's really unusual, very, very rare. So we're thrilled to have that for you. But here is that stunning Tahitian. And reminder, the trapeche is still here. I know that we said sold immediately because it was, and then they swapped. So here's the deal. We've still got the trapeche for you. Don't let that one pass you by. That's been our most popular stone of late. And then here we are with that 11.1 and 16 points in diamonds. See them? There are 3 stones on each side there. Just really, or 2 actually, 2 on each side. So it's just 4 stones there. So really impressive 4 pointers. And it's going to be a huge value. One only in platinum, stays in platinum. We'll size it for you as we are about to be in our second hour, which means we're getting closer and closer and closer to the pink diamond deal of the entire, I'm talking our history, the whole decade plus here. It is coming up, so get ready. And then here's what I'll do on this really, really stunning pearl. Do you see the purples and the greens? And it almost looks like a, well, in nail art, we call it aura, where it does have, and then the kids love that term, aura. And we love to aura max, apparently, right now. It's all about aura maxing. It's a compliment. It's a good thing. But here's where you're getting what looks like, it's like a purple core. You see a bit purple pink in the center. And then as it goes out, you see more of those green colors. This is aubergine pearl. This is the best out there. And a lot of Tahitian pearls are just going to give you gray or silver, which can be a little bit subdued. It can be a little bit plain. And so really with any pearl, white pearl, pink pearl, or any other, you really want to have that gorgeous luster. You don't want to see just one flat color. You want to see several colors. That's what you have here. And yet you're really seeing the darker colored as the base, and then you get that purple green mix. I'll try it on for you. It's all really solid through the inside. Here's what it looks like on the hand. And yet this is going to be for one caller only. It's just simple elegance. Simplicity, really pretty, but really striking at the same time. And it's a perfectly round 11 plus millimeter pearl. And it's only $9.99, one collar on that one. So easy deal, one collar gets the pearl. Take a look at it again up close here, and that'll be it. So $999, just one though. And then we're still, it sounds like we are verifying on that trapeche again. And we've got the top of the hour, only about 13 minutes away. Bracelet lovers, it's not just about the emerald and diamond Art Deco style. I also have what looks like your largest pear-shaped tennis bracelet. This is that illusion designer we're talking about that we've seen a lot of great earrings lately and rings. This is the one and only bracelet. That is wild, is it not? Gorgeous piece. And I'll show you, oh no, this is gonna be one of those that's going to just probably be fought over all day long. Look at that bracelet. Wow, it really does. It just looks like you have huge pear shapes that would be about 2-3 carats each all the way around, but it's the baguettes and the rounds that make it so unusual and unique. Here's the other way, depending on how you like your pear shapes to sit. What do you think of that? So again, there's a gleam about those tapered baguettes that really gives you a totally different look than even if you had big individual pear shapes, and that is also, it's 18 karat gold. All these designs are done in 18 karat gold, the rings, the earrings, and the bracelet. Really amazing, and it's a 7-inch, so gonna fit most, and that one's got a new markdown, so if you're curious. It's gonna give you a look like, there's 21 different individual sections there. So it looks like you have about 45 carats of diamonds, but it's not, it's 420. So that's going to give you the affordability, because I don't know about you, but how many of us are going to get a 45 karat diamond bracelet? Probably not many. And yet this is the look of, but still in diamonds. So we'll talk about that. And we have one new indicolite. So we do have what is that beautiful cushion cut. Well, actually, let's see. More teal maybe. Definitely that lagoon tourmaline where it's a blue-green mix. Very important 205, yes. Swapped it for the London? Yeah. Gotcha. All right, so the London blue topaz pendant is gone, but that's swapped out for the Swiss blue that I'm going to show you again because it was at the very beginning of the show and you may have missed it, or maybe you just were bummed that it sold to someone else. They swapped it. So here's the deal. I have the Swiss blue here for you. The Swiss blue topaz, which we will go ahead and honor that price, and it's going to be 1113021. So again, lots of swapping going on today. It's one of those Saturdays where again everything's so amazing. Just pick out what you love, get what you can while they're still here. This is that 14 karat yellow gold designer style. This is the brighter variety. It is. It's not as navy. I wouldn't call this navy at all. It's a bright electric blue of a topaz. It's a 433. We're calling it a leaf cut. I don't know if I really see that. I see it more as a pear shape. It looks pretty traditional. And then you've got the diamonds around it at 18 points. One collar, 777. So that's how we started the show about 50 minutes ago. So I just want to remind you that just came back because it got swapped out for the other blue topaz. So there it is at 777 only on that one, and a 4 karat 33. And look at the way. There's a very textural way that this design almost ribbons around the stone, and to the point where you even have a few of the diamonds come up and meet up with the edge of the stone as they do. So not really, just acting as like, it's not really a prong technically, but it has that subtle overlap design. So really just interesting and detailed there. So that would be 777, just a reminder. So anybody who missed it earlier, it's now here available for you. If you'd like to go ahead and get that one, you may, and then we will remind you about that pearl for $9.99. Then we have the new star. This is our new star sapphire, and new today, and you know the new always goes. So here's what we have. Oh my goodness, maybe the most defined star we've ever seen, in the perfectly defined asterism in a purple. So you're getting rarity on the stone, you're getting rarity from the phenomenal effect, you're getting the size, which is huge, the cut, which is also a roval, all of that. And it is going to be a wonderful value. This is platinum. It's item number 708, and it is a perfect purple star roval stone. Now it has the diamonds on the sides here. So there's a couple things going on because there are a few baguettes that you see on either side, left or right, and then you have the round brilliance, and then a few additional diamonds on the band itself. Platinum is the metal. It's a 2 karat 65, so it's a huge stone as it is, and then you also have a 57 point diamond weight to go along with it. How important is this? And yet we've been seeing blue stars that we love and adore. This giving you that purple color, and it's a true purple. This is not a pinky purple either. There's no mistaking this. There's no blue to it. This is just purple. And we know as a variety of sapphire, when you think about the colors, which are, of course, blue, the traditional, and then goes into pinks and yellows and oranges and paparachas and all sorted colors, the purple is one of the rarest because you have to have the vanadium content in the stone. That has to exist when the stone is made in nature to be that color. So always rare, and you're adding rarity to it. So we still have a few minutes left in this hour. We're getting to pink diamonds soon, so get ready for that. If you're not registered, you probably want to go ahead and get registered so you're ready to go. But this is where we have a blast with some really unique and rare material here, and no, it is not going to be anything like that $79.99 it should be. We're going to take it a lot lower for you, and just call me if you love it, because not going to last. We know that about these stars, and you know they're unique and rare. Plus, they're next month's birthstone, so in a couple of weeks. It's September. Celebrate the sapphire and all the different varieties of as the birthstone for that month, and yet it's not going to be even $4,000. We've taken half off already, and just going to keep it going, making sure everything goes. We'll do our little 1 hour recap too, because we have a very busy couple hours coming up. So we're going to be doing a 1 hour recap, meaning we'll recap what's left from hour number one. And then here's what I'll do instead of even $39.99. Blowout is here. Here's what it looks like on the hand as well in that platinum. It's going to stay in the platinum, but then of course we can size it to whatever size you need. You can see how beautiful that color is from a distance away, but it will not be $39.99. Call me on any of our bracelets too. We've got those really lovely bracelets for you. So many varieties of bracelets today. It's exciting to see. And then what I'll do is bring this one down to $2,999 instead and send it out that way. Plus we have our tanzanite pendant. If you want to give me a call, that peridot piece has also got to go. And then we do have a lagoon tourmaline, one of our new ones. We've been loving those of late, and there is a huge yellow diamond heart shape. And that is going to be also in a really designer mounting. And we have turquoise opportunities and great tanzanite earrings and a whole earring wheel that's going to be blowouts on bigger earrings that are more important than what we typically see. We even have some rubies that I was very proud to see, because rubies are usually one of the most expensive things in earrings ever, and we've got some good ones there. So lots and lots to get to. If you have any requests at all, haven't had any yet today, but we're looking for those too. So we can get you all set up with your very favorites, whatever they may be. It is time to dial in and let me know. We're going to do that quick little recap of what we have from hour number one, move out all the pieces from the hour so we can get ready for our top of the hour special. And then of course we've had so much here. Gosh, lots of bracelets, pendants, brooches, you name it. And here's what's left in rings. We also have the Tahitian, so obviously our purple star. Here's our Tahitian we also just saw. Then we had the gold quartz from earlier. That's $9.99, actually $9.49 for the gold quartz. We have the trapeche, which again, a couple things have sold, but then they came back. So that just means they got swapped out for something else. There's the trapeche. Here is the kunzite. I'm going to show that next, and then we'll zoom back and I'll show you some pendants as well. But we also have the kunzite trillion that was brand new today right there. So this is quite the assortment. A lot of rarity up here. Tahitian pearl, and we got two of them under $1,000 of what's up here. Our trapeche, super rare. The star, crazy rare as well. Here's the trapeche, a better look. There's our gold quartz in the round. Here's that stunning kunzite trillion, our star, purple sapphire, the Tahitian, and then I've got a couple pendants to flash in. Of course, you know about this one. The 777 Swiss blue is here. So there's that 4 carat 33 Swiss blue in the yellow gold. Also the diamond pendant under $1,000. This is the $9.99 diamond pendant for you as well. So that's here too. It's got a couple of trillions, and then it's got the rounds the rest of the way bordering that. So really beautiful look there. And all you gotta do is give us a call, because those pendants I've been flashing are under $1,000. Then we had 2 bracelets. I've had several brooches. Most of the brooches are gone except for the peridot. Here's the bracelet. That's the all diamond bracelet. And here is the all emerald and diamond bracelet in 18 karat gold. And hi, Laura, thank you for the request. I do not have any gold cable link chains. Do not. We don't sell chains on the air. If you ever need a chain, like a basic chain to go with a pendant or a replacement chain, we've always got those available for you, but I don't have any like substantial gold pieces at all. So nothing like that. But here's my emerald bracelet. Look at that. So we've got that bracelet for $16,999 in the 18 karat gold. We do have the all diamond bracelet. That one's going to be under $10,000. And that's also 18 karat solid gold with the white diamonds entirely and what look like 2 carat pear shapes all the way through. It looks like 45 carats in diamonds, but it's not. It's about 4 carats something. No, actually, what was that one? That was like 420. Yes, 420. So here we are, last call on the hour. 2 minutes left to go. Reminder, pendants are here. We got that $9.99 diamond piece and the big blue topaz. So you tell me, is it the $9.99 diamond piece? Is it the Swiss blue for $7.77? Those are all one of a kinds. Everything up there that I'm showing you. All the bracelets, all the pendants, all the rings as well. One only. So let me know when they're gone. They're gone. And that's really important. Really important wheel, and that's it. And everything else from the first hour is gone. So congratulations. A lot of brooches gone, a lot of rings gone, a lot of other pendants gone as well. And it seems to be like an earring, brooch, and no rings gone yet, actually, from the whole first hour. It was all brooches, earrings, and pendants. So there you go. I think we're all saving up for the pink diamond band ring. That's my guess. But certainly a lot of great values here in the meantime leading up to that. So here are your options, okay? And then we do have that tanzanite pendant, which also has that huge round. And we have emerald earrings to show you. This is the big round tanzanite. Boy, we've shown a lot of jewelry here in hour number 1. And there's that big tanzanite, which is why we're also looking for your requests, because anything you're thinking about or want to see or want to just check and see if we've got, happy to help you out with those requests always. So there's that tanzanite, very important tanzanite. $17.55 is the carat weight. Oh, there was one more piece I was meaning to show you. It's the emerald piece that is the mistake price, which nobody took advantage of yet. There's the emerald and diamond piece there that we had earlier in that solid 18 karat gold. That's the emerald and yellow diamonds and white diamonds together. That's going to be our one only, and that's a $16.99. Emerald and $129 diamond weight there. So a lot of great pieces. Boy, did we have a busy hour, didn't we? So we're keeping it going. We've got the pink diamond band shortly. We'll do that at the bottom of this next hour. And then we've got a great special coming up. Tanzanite earrings are here. Since we're loving earrings today, and we're loving earrings, pendants, and brooches, we really are. I think we all have a lot of rings, and we're looking for the accessories to that. We've got some of the best tanzanite earrings, and I'm going to do a huge markdown on very important tanzanite earrings coming up. So $16.99 on that one. Let me know if there's any questions you have on that wheel. That's basically what's left from the first hour, including the 2 bracelets and the couple of pendants that we've shown you. So that will be your fabulous way to go. And then, of course, we've got the top of the hour, the bottom of the hour, and another top of the hour. So lots and lots of good things to showcase here as we carry on with our Saturday together. Glad you're with us. Such an honor to be here with you guys. As always, it's just what a treat to be able to show the best in fine jewelry and not have to compromise quality like everybody else in the industry is really having to for the last many, many years. We're so excited to still be bringing you the finest of natural gemstones, the finest of solid metals, which is gold and platinum, the finest in design, and the finest in one-of-a-kind custom-made pieces for you. And then you put all that together and you add some really, really bonkers pricing, and it's quite the way to shop. So we'll talk about, let's clear the wheel, okay? Any other questions, let me know. I know we got some calls coming in here because that's what happens at the top of the hour. This is the trillion in the kunzite. So that's going to be our trillion kunzite 8 karat 40. That is only $29.99. Someone's going to score that before the day is over. Emerald pendant here. Then we've got that Swiss blue topaz still here. And then let's take a look. Trapiche, which I know it did sell, but then it got swapped out. So that's $19.99 for that rare trapiche in your choice of gold color. We also have the gold quartz. That's only $9.49 if you want to get that gold quartz. Any gold color choice on that one too. And then we also have the pearl. The pearl you see there on the right is $9.99 for an 11 millimeter Tahitian pearl. And there is our star purple. And always like to make sure you realize that there is one star per light source. So as we come in closer here, let me just remind you, see, naturally when I zoom in, I block a light right there with my hand. So there you see the 1 star. 2 or 1. 2 or 1. And you could make it 3 as well, but I only have 3. I only have 2 light sources. So that's the deal with our purple star sapphire in a great size, 2 karat 65. Couldn't get you a faceted stone for that price. Not even close. So we're going to get into our top of the hour, which are tanzanite earrings. When usually that means $15,000 to spend and you'll get a tanzanite earring. Not the case today. Let me show you the classic earring of all time. This is still like, and they've got all kinds of fuzzies on them, so I think my cloth might have some lint on it. I'm not sure. But here's what I have for you in the tanzanite classic style oval that never like to sit on their own because they're just really big stones. They don't like to sit here. They like to sit in your ear. Not on a wheel. But they are post and butterfly backings. We'll share them with you shortly as soon as I can get this one to cooperate with me. And then we'll go ahead and get you a really wonderful top of the hour value as we'll welcome you in here. But it is going to be 1120507. So we're working with an older item number here, and this is a really, I gotta keep, no, come on. I got to keep polishing this one up for you. But while we're at it, and while I'm working on my busy work up here, we're going to show you 507, which is a really good tanzanite, because that's what so many of us are after at this point if we already have the rings. You know, can't sell a tanzanite ring for my, you know, if my life depended on it anymore, because you already have them. And, you know, jewelry's not the thing we need to buy over and over and over, which I kind of love about it. You know, it's like there's certain things in life we always have to constantly be buying and replenishing and adding and, you know, doing it again and again, right? There's a lot of that. Jewelry is that buy once and you have it forever, and as long as you get a great quality that you're thrilled with and don't need to upgrade years down the line, which anything you shop for here, there is no real upgrade availability because you're at the best. You're at the pinnacle and the peak as it is. But we're really excited to say that while we have a lot of you that have rings in your collection already, we're now looking to really add to the suite, accessorize, build around that gorgeous ring and build the matching set. Because here's the problem: if you're shopping elsewhere for tanzanite, which you certainly can, it's everywhere, but you're not going to find the same quality. And I think we want that quality to be true and true. So welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us on this Saturday. We are just moments away. It's 26 and a half minutes away from the ultimate pink diamond band, our 2-carat pink diamond band. It's never been here before. It is brand new. We've had it with yellow diamonds. We've never, and quite frankly, never thought it would be possible, but have been working on it for literally months, and just revealed in the last couple of days that it's here to celebrate today. So that 2-carat pink diamond wide band, which is incredible and all natural pink diamonds, is going to be coming up at the bottom of this hour, so about 26 minutes from now. So we still have a couple things to tempt you with, though, before we get there. Obviously, the pink diamond piece, pink diamonds are some of the most expensive stones in the entire world, so it's not going to be something that everybody gets a chance to own or pick up on, but it will be here in limited quantity coming up. So that's why I'm giving you full warning. 26 minutes from now, be here for the pink diamond band that I've been wearing for days. I've been lucky enough to get a little test run to it, and oh my gosh, the comfort of this ring, the size, the feel, the look, the compliments you get, it just is, it's wild. So here we are with our 320 of blue wing block Ds, because we know you might have the ring and you want to have the set. So here's how we build that set for your ears here, and it is so gorgeous. And wanted to do something a little wild here, since every other tanzanite earring I have in the inventory is tens of thousands of dollars. It's literally, truly that price tag. You have to spend over $10,000 to get any of my other tanzanite earrings. I thought we could put together something that still gives you a big size, still gives you a visual wow, still gives you a big look and all that we love, but makes it very affordable. Now here is how they're going to look, because this is not a small earring, and anybody can make anything look big on TV because you just zoom in. So isn't that the fact that we always kind of, if you shopped online or shopped on TV before, where you're going, I don't have anyone telling me exactly how big they are, and then I get them at home and then, gosh, they're much smaller than I was anticipating. That's not the case here. And this is a really good size earring, so we'll demonstrate that. But you get 320, which means a carat 60 in either ear, plus you have the diamond halo around it. I'm going to go ahead and borrow one for you and show you. They're meant to be a north-south setting. So when the post is at one side, the top there, so you see that, and then they sit like so. So you've got this great length, and then we'll show you on, and of course they come with a butterfly backing as well. And so here we are. That's a 1/2 inch top to bottom. So that's a good size earring. And then just about 3/8 of an inch wide. And then we'll show you one on. You are going to get your choice of gold color, but this is something that is a real need for a lot of different collectors out there who love the blue wing, who have been able and lucky enough to collect the blue wings that we offer, and are now looking, look at this, look at this, look at this. It's so gorgeous how these look from a distance when you see the length they give you. The really beautiful power of these stones, of course, from even a distance away, they're going to have so much saturation to them because of the fact that they are that really special, deeper, richer blue that we love, with the red flashes as well. All of that together, but you got to dial in early here if you want to be a part of them. This is exactly how they sit. I have the post right there in my piercing for you so that you know exactly how they're going to sit. And maybe if you have a really small lobe, they give you a little bit of drape, and nothing that's going to dangle or move or be articulated, but something that's definitely going to give you some great size. And then we'll show them again up close. You saw the red. It's just as you're in more of a shadowed or darker area, so much more red ends up coming through, and they're just exquisite. They really, truly are. And the fact that you're getting your gold color choice as well, is, I think, another big bonus, because otherwise it's take it as you see it and that's it. How about this? We got some big value here for you. And I want to see, because I know we're all sitting there anticipating and waiting for the pink diamond band, which only a few of you are going to be able to go ahead and shop for. Here's the deal on the tanzanites. Before they're $49.99, because that's where they've been before. You see it's an item number that's been here before, but they didn't go. They didn't go at $49.99. So we're just going to switch it up a little bit, do something different for you, get you the value you really, really want. And it's not going to be even $49.99. I'll do this. We're going to get your participation going. We're going to put them on the auction block, because that way I'm going to run fast from even what TVON wants to get, just to make it a value as we all get ready and anticipate the pink diamond piece that's coming up. We want to make sure that we have a really big value here in something else you might love and add to the collection in addition to the pink diamonds, or to go with your tanzanite rings that you already have and love. This is the way to do it. So all you need to do is call in, because we're actually going to go a lot lower than $49.99, and we're going to put them on the auction block for you. So you get that bigger savings, you get that awesome opportunity and value, you get to save and save some more. The red flashes are there, even though we sometimes say, well, like a 20 carat to get the red flashes, you're getting it here in a carat 60 each that are identically matched, and then perfect halo around it to really make that interesting as well. So instead of $49.99, come on in. We're going to help you own them for a lot less. That's going to be the beauty of it here. So let's take a look at them. And yes, they are going to be under $4,000. Let's get everybody involved, everybody into this great big value that we have. And you don't have to spend $4,000 or $3,000 or even, you know what, $2,500 to open sounds really good. Especially if you know what tanzanites are going for elsewhere. We're here to set, I would say, the trend, but you know what? No one else is going to follow what we do, because A, they don't have the quality. I can only imagine what prices they'd get if they did. We are taking our best quality from the world, literally the best from the mine that's ever been collected, and yet bringing it to you at a value that you can sink your really, again, your value-loving collection is really something that we are expanding here in a big way. Let's go ahead and blow it out here. $2,000 to open, and let's get everybody in. You never see that. $2,000 and earrings that are matched. So those bigger sizes, all that premium color, best of the best. And here we go for $2,000 to get it started with only a $10 increment as well. That's it. So it's time to start shopping, and give us a call so you can be a part of it. Otherwise, you know what's going to happen. They're going to go to somebody else. That's what happens in these live auctions. We're only about 20 minutes away from our pink diamond band. Looking forward to that as well. I think a couple of us are. Anybody else excited about that, or is it just me? I mean, I get kind of bored with the same old jewelry, I got to admit, but it's hard to make new things every day that you've never seen before. Today happens to be that day. Today is that day we get to showcase something that nobody's seen before, that pink diamonds are rarely even out there and attainable and available to anybody else. Okay, so we don't have the open at $2,000, and that's not surprising or new. But it is a little bit shocking when we've got, well, summertime winding down. Dog days of summer means the best values and savings you've ever seen. Let's go even lower than $2,000, because I refuse to leave them here. I refuse to take no for an answer, and this is where, again, we just need a better value to make sure it is unheard of levels of discounting. That way you can all celebrate and shop together, and if you're lucky enough to have a blue wing, I don't have one yet. I'm hoping to get one. I don't know. They've all, basically every single stone either sells out or goes to a museum at this point. So it's really, really tough to get. There are very few left. It's why seeing earrings where you get two together are going to be really scarce going forward, because we're almost out of them completely. I don't even know if we're going to get to celebrate the official 8-year anniversary in December, because there may not be stones left in just a few short months from now. So it's a really good time to get them. And instead of $2,000, let's try this. Not 19 or 18 or 17 or 16. I'm thinking about the gold. The gold in the earring is more than this, so we got a little dilemma here, and we are in full giveaway mode, clearly. But if you would like to own the tanzanite earrings, let's go even lower than $1,600. This is unheard of. This is like a little tiny diamond stud price. Like, diamonds are more commonplace than a blue wing black tea, by the way. Colored stones are generally more rare than diamonds, and what we bring are the exotics of color. So you don't see a lot of prices like this when you start pairing them up together and have a great match set and something more substantial. Also, the fact that it's almost a ½ carat in VS diamonds in your choice of gold color. You really do get to make it exactly the way you want it. And instead of $1,600, we're actually going to go even lower, and we're going to go to $1,500 to get this auction started. The increment will be $10, so really easy there. keeping it low and affordable. Take a look again at the gorgeous earrings and come on in, because that should get it started. And I know we're all getting ready. Listen, the pink diamond ring is not for everybody. It's going to be on the pricey side. It's not exactly inexpensive to get a ton of pink diamonds in your collection. So, you know, we're saving up. I know we all want to see what's up with the pink diamond ring, but this is where, don't let the Tanzanite deals pass you by. In the meantime, this is such an important style, and $1,500 to get them going. That should be one of those for everybody to jump in on, whether you were thinking Tanzanite earrings to match a set, or this is maybe where you get started with your collection. I mean, my goodness, you get two, so it is a collection already just in the one fabulous pair of earrings, and we don't have it open. So let's give it 60 final seconds. We'll see if we've got it started. Listen, it's not going to be a big competition day for auctions. It hasn't been all summer long. That's just the way summer works. So here's the deal. We've got 15, I know, everyone I know is on vacation too. So listen, people are rarely watching shopping and TV when they're on vacation. They're out, you know, surfing and exploring and going to museums. Oh, maybe they're seeing blue-winged block Ds on display in European museums right now, going, I could have owned that. I could have owned that if I was watching TVON. Here's where you get your chance. So we've got 35 seconds left. And then, okay, so we'll show you our yellow diamond. I have a turquoise special too. There is some really good turquoise. Powerful, bright, best of the best in the world. Sleeping Beauty, look at that. Okay, that just to me looks like one of our most elegant regal turquoise ever. We're gonna have that coming up. There's even a 3-stone style if you wanna go more simple, but we have one beautiful opportunity here and no open. Okay, well, guess we're gonna skip that earring wheel I have, because I got all these earrings here that look like this. They're about 4 times the price. And maybe it's not an earring day. We got green Paraibas, mandarin garnets, and vanadium beryls, all in earrings. Those are really rare too. So also have some diamond hoops that are interchangeable. So they're either a diamond hoop or it can be a charm in a diamond that you can take off the hoop and even wear it different ways. So kind of fun. Kind of interesting and different. And then we've got some ruby earrings as well. And anything else, if you have a request on this Saturday, we'd love to hear from you before we get to our 15-minute countdown. Look at this, though. This is my yellow diamond heart shape. So we've seen heart-shaped yellow diamonds, but they're in very traditional mountings. This one's anything but traditional. So I think that delay is like 6 minutes long now because all of a sudden the phone lines went really busy here, and we may have our open. I've been trying to get adapted to this 6-7 minute delay. So what I say is happening at your house 6 to 7 minutes later, it seems like. So here we are with the Tanzanite earring. Do we have the open at 1,500? I was just thinking, does that mean when the show ends and I sign off at 1 o'clock, does that mean that I'm signing off 5 minutes early? Is that what that means? I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out. How does that work? These delays are getting big. Let's do this. We've got 1,500, it sounds like. Great news there. Right? Correct? Okay, so we do. Well, one better's at 1,500, so somebody has seen there's a value here, and we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here in 2 minutes. It's not too late to jump in, but it will be in 2 minutes' time, which, again, with the delay, we probably want you on the lines right away. Maybe now. This is the important thing to dial in. This is a $5,000 pair of earrings. And we know that we've seen a number of earrings that are $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 in Tanzanites. That's usually where they sit. It has been a request of yours to say, is there anything more affordable? And then a lot of you say, well, if it's a little tiny stud and a prong and that's it, not big enough. I've had people say, well, I've got a, you know, and I do too. I've got one piercing that's rather stretched out at this point. If they're really small stones, they're not even gonna, they're gonna go right through your piercing. You know, some of the studs are that small where they're teeny tiny, where they'd be smaller than the piercing itself, and then that doesn't work. So I had somebody tell me that the other day. She was like, my piercing's a little larger. I bought a stud from you. It's going through my piercing. So again, that's where it's not gonna happen here. You've got that bigger size, and with that comes a bigger price tag. Always and every time, but I think that's what's nice about taking a $5,000 pair of earrings, putting it on the auction block for you, letting you set your price tag instead, and getting you the better value as a result. And that is a better value because not one of those stones individually would be $1,500. It's just not the way Tanzanites work. There's a set price because you're getting into the best in the world, the collector's variety that's got that deep saturation, that neon, that red flash, and you're saving a bundle here. We're saving you $3,500 right now, and we have one bidder on the line. So I'm going to give it a 2-minute clock, and then we're going to send them on out. They'll be good, gone for good, and then you remember are changing the gold color if you want to. So if you are, for example, let's say a yellow gold lover, and I know we have a lot of them out there these days, just makes sense. If you want yellow gold, that's no problem. We can do yellow gold. We can do rose gold if you want to go really unusual or something that you're not finding elsewhere that you shop. So that would be an option for you. That gold color is totally up to you. So you decide. Then we'll have our pink diamond band, and we've got some ruby earrings still to come, and diamond drop hoops and things like that. So a lot of variety in today's show, including some very important turquoise that we will see. But our last minute 20 is here, and I know this is going to be complicated because, well, it's going to be that delay that's really where we're probably going to get a lot of bidders once the auction's already over. So again, the sooner you can dial, the better. Definitely want to do that now, just so you can be sure and get your bid in. And remember that even on the auctions and all these wonderful affordable prices you have, you're still getting your money back guarantee as well. So we're not asking you to we're not forcing you to keep anything. We're just saying get it at home, take a look, and if it doesn't work for you, if it's too big, I can't imagine this being too small. It's not going to be the earring that falls through your piercing. It's just too big. It's a whole half an inch in height. But again, if it's too large for you, if it's something that you just, again, if you have a lighter tanzanite from somewhere else and it doesn't match, I will say if you bought tanzanite somewhere else, it won't match. This will really only match the blue wing block Ds that we've had here. It's not going to match your lighter tanzanites that you've shopped elsewhere, like the block Cs or even other block Ds. Not going to match that. It's going to be deeper and darker, which is not a huge problem. It's just something to be aware of. Yes? So, sure, here's the back of the earring. Pretty much what you expect here as far as the halo, the prongs, and then here's the back. So like I said, it's meant to sit north to south, opposite of the way it is on TV, because I'm just trying to lean them so you can see the quality really well. But the post is at one side, and it's not at the very tippy top either, so you can see that there. See how there's that smile line, if you will? So it sets the post a little lower than the very top, and that's designed to give you, like any good earring should, piercing coverage so that you don't see the piercing itself. Sometimes if the post is at the very tippy top, that's going to still leave it looking like it's dragging your ear piercing down. That's not what we want. So it's got to look aesthetically pleasing when it's on the ear. It's not just about how good the earring looks. We want to make you look good too. So that's where you have that important detail built in. So 1,500, last call, and then of course this one won't stay anymore for me, and that's why I'll just hold it here. Do we have anybody else want to go 1,510 or more? Sold. Congratulations, you got them. And then here we go with, I'll show you the heart shape. This is fabulous. This is more designer, more, yeah, really elegant, unusual, bold design. 1131619 is the number. It is platinum. And we start with a very important yellow diamond in a heart shape right there in the center, and then really embellish that and give it a great feel here, where you've also got, carat 17 is a good size. So carat 17 on the actual yellow diamond, just the center stone there. Natural, of course, because you are watching TVON, so we're gonna have natural pink diamonds in 9.5 minutes. We have a natural yellow diamond in a significant size here, and yet 85 points in diamonds as well. So interesting what they did. They embellished the cleft, which is that carving at the top center of your heart shape there. They gave it that large east-west set baguette at the top center, and then completely rotated the rest of the diamonds around it in pave. So you can see them, it's that puffy heart design, that very dimensional heart-like design. So it really shows off, and then a nice wide band in platinum. Total diamond weight here, well, it's going to be impressive because you add the 117 to the 85, and then you get 202 in diamonds overall, but in the platinum setting. One only stays that way. It's all set in platinum. That's a beautiful bright. I mean, you got real close here for a reason. It's always what we do, so you can really evaluate. This is like me being your jeweler's loop here. By coming in close, it allows you to see the 10 power magnification on that center and really evaluate if it has any inclusions. Now, any natural stone is going to have some kind of inclusion unless it's graded internally flawless. This one is not. However, you're going to pay very, very, very dearly for an internally flawless diamond. So my advice always, and I've given advice to thousands of diamond shoppers, well, millions over television, but also many, 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 many in person, face to face, where, you know, people want to get, you know, like a little 101 on how to buy a diamond and how to get the most bang for their buck when they're buying, whether it's diamond engagement rings or upgrades or whatever it may be. And always my recommendation is get a good VS stone. It's why we really carry VS stones in accents, but when it's a bigger stone, it's more important. If you can get a really good VS stone that's eye clean, that's where you want to be. VS, even SI, if you want to go really big, like a 5 carat, but you want to, really, again, keep the price down under the millions of dollars, you want to just look at that individual stone, because sometimes it's a placement of, if there's good cutting, it can hide an inclusion. So maybe there are inclusions, but they're hidden. The deal is this, you got a VS stone and we're up close, and so there's nothing to be seen. So it allows a couple of things. Great in that you don't have any visible inclusions, but also good in the fact that that's going to, again, inclusions impede sparkle. They take away from the brilliance. So when you get a clean stone, it pays off in the brilliance you get. You can really see that beauty. And I'm going to try it on from a distance away. You'll see what I'm talking about here, so we can see how that's going to look from a ways away. But this is really something special for you. And all you got to do is call, because again, one heart shaped. You see that east-west setting. Love the drama it gives, because it also gives profile as well, so you can see it there, how it looks from the profile angles, how it looks from every angle all the way around. Looks fabulous. It really is. And yet it's not going to be $16,999 is our old price. Let's do a lot better than that for you. And one only here, and it's the only large yellow heart-shaped diamond without going to our $30,000 3 carat that I've got in a vault somewhere. So it's, again, it's kind of like 30,000 plus, or do you want to spend 16,000? Or you're here on a Saturday waiting for the sale. Let's do exactly that. Let's put it on sale for you right now and get it under $10,000. It's not $99,000. And this is where, again, the really, really big collectors out there, everybody, I'm talking about the ones you've heard of, whether it's famous multimillionaires, because they're the wealthiest people in the world, they're collecting what? Colors of diamonds. That's what they're collecting. Kings and queens have always collected colored diamonds. This is where the rarest in gems, they never lose their value. I would say, again, even more so than ever before, we know there's a scarcity happening in colors of diamonds. There aren't as many as there used to be. There aren't as many great sources for the mining. I'm talking about where do you find them. It's really, really some kind of iffy quality that's coming out of the ground right now. Even if you go get natural, it's not always the best in color or the best in clarity. So it's really exciting to have this really just superb material here while they're here. Not like we're bringing a lot of yellow diamonds in. They're 30+ thousand. Even in wholesale right now. The next big trade show is coming up in a couple of weeks. It's the biggest one all year worldwide, is the September Hong Kong show. There are several a year, and guess what? The September one's the big one, leading into fourth quarter when it's retail. Everyone goes crazy for jewelry in the fourth quarter retail. So here's where, again, you've got diamonds individually that go for $32,000 plus. We're looking at one grade stone here in a rare cut, and it's not even going to be $49.99, going even lower. And notice how these prices keep dropping in big, big ways to give you that huge savings. It's not going to be $49. First caller, platinum's how it stays. I'll take care of the sizing for you, and we'll do it right now for $3,999. And pink diamonds are coming up in 5 minutes. Yay for that. We got pink diamonds on the way. So excited about that. Our largest, most impressive pink diamond piece ever. Besides our 1 carats, which are now sitting in museums that were $100,000. That's why they're not here. They're at museums. And we've got a fabulous, fabulous pink diamond band. The one that I think is more wearable even than a 1 carat center stone, because it just sits like a second skin on your hand. Easy to wear. Easy, low profile, but a wow factor to it. So we'll have that coming up in about 5 minutes, not even. And so you've only got a couple more minutes to get registered if you want to be ready to go on that pink diamond piece, $39.99 on our heart shape. Here's my new Lagoon tourmaline, which has been very popular of late, these blue greens we love, which is a teal tourmaline, all natural as tourmalines are. 113-1907 is the number. That's a cushion cut, square. It's got the diamonds around it that are done in a halo, but a more unusual way to do the halo. 113-1907. And it is our 205 cushion cut square with the baguettes and the rounds, 40 points in diamonds there around it, including the rounds down the side. So here we are with this beautiful blue-green. How clean, though. That's another thing. Diamonds, we talked about, they're not always clean. Tourmalines, even more so. They're type 3. They usually have all kinds of inclusions. This one's very bright, Very clean material, and it will not be. Ooh, I like the way this is going. We got a sale on this Saturday. Welcome in, shop up a storm. We've got all the greatest values. Here's what this looks like on the hand, and we did do the 14 karat for you as well. So look at that. That's a spectacular. Now, doesn't it look more blue? I have found this with every lagoon tourmaline to be the case. As we get in a lower light, which this is, so you see two different light perspectives. You see two different magnification perspectives as well. But this is really meant to show you just the size, but actually it's also showing you that under a lower light like this shadowed area is, it's got more blues coming through. So in more light it looks more green, in lesser light it looks more blue. It's again that real 50-50 teal, so it tends to give you different colors and different lightings, which is just I think all the more fun and gives you a really nice incentive to wear it all day, every day, and enjoy it. Tourmalines are good for everyday wear, by the way. And this one will be just one caller. We're about 2.5 minutes away from Pink Diamond Paradise, and it's all happening in just a few minutes, so get ready. And here's what I'll do on this one. Really big value, $11,999 will not be. Even better. Price tag right now. Call me. This is your time. It's a one only here, and everything is limited. Even my best special of the day is limited. So they're all limited today. That is the truth. And yet, here's what I'm going to do. Instead of 10,000, 8,000, 7,000, we got to keep on moving. We got to move some jewelry here today, and we will do that. I know we're all waiting for the pink diamond, so it's coming up. It's our next item up today. So you're going to get to see that and get to own it if you're really lucky. But here's what I'll do instead of even 5,000 or $49.99. Keeping the values rocking and rolling on a Saturday. So glad you're here for it. And this won't be $49.99. Actually, let's even blow it out beyond $39.99. Want to keep this party going. Let's keep it going. This is the moment. This is it. Right here, right now. And yet, these are not sticking around. You know that. You've been seeing them go like crazy. All the rings, I've had a couple pendants. They've been very popular as well. This one's going to be less than even $3,000. Your big value on these is a new private collection. Just got released a couple of weeks ago. Super, super rare. I mean, it puts the indicolites to shame because sometimes the indicolites just get too dark. So not everybody's a big fan of the indicolite, even though it has a lot of rarity it carries with it. A lot of times they're just too saturated and too deep and dark, and then they don't give us the wow factor we're looking for. This, on the other hand, it's a wow. And it's not even $3,000. Let's make it $29.99. First caller. That's it. And who is taking what from earlier in the show? Is it the heart-shaped diamond? Is it the fabulous, we had that big tanzanite pendant, artesian pearl, and yes, we're getting ready. If the phone lines are rocking, you know it must be that time. You guys are getting ready on the lines, ready to go for the big pink diamond special. It is the biggest diamond special we've ever had when it comes to value, because even though we do a lot of white diamonds at great values, there's not really anything that compares to the pink diamonds we're about to bring. We're ready. Okay, you guys are already just, I love it. You're jumping on the phone lines. I've been really lucky to share this with you since Wednesday night, and the phone lines are going crazy. So let's give you something that's really, really unusual and rare here. And this has been something that's taken months and months and months and months. It's been 8.5 months really from start to finish to make just a couple of rings. So I'm going to welcome you to the show here. And our bottom of the hour, which is also our midpoint of the show. And welcome into Saturday. We're live with you as always. We're from Los Angeles, and I'm so glad you're here. This is TVON. We are the home for quality and value. Literally, quality and value beyond what anybody else does. And I'm talking about anybody. And there are occasions where, even though we are technically a place you can shop on TV, we are also a purveyor of really museum goods. And this is something that, even though we love to compare to retail and wholesale, and lately I've been saying compare our prices on natural with lab grown, because I think we're still going to beat everybody out there because we're still doing gold, which is so rare right now. It is really impressive to see something like this that we've never had before. And when I can stand up here for a decade, every day of the week, having hours and hours and hours of just gabbing about jewelry with you, and we can bring you something that we've never been able to produce before, when we have hundreds of new items a day, that's something special. Something that took some time to create, something that you've been seeing and we've been lucky enough to share with you since Wednesday night, Thursday night, and Friday night. And now today it is finally unveiled, and your opportunity to get it will be now. So this is what's so important. It's item number 113, 1960, but the important stuff is this. There's a really wide band at the foundation. And gold and diamonds are not getting any more affordable. And the whole world is turning towards lab grown. And now we're seeing lab grown color as well. And there's so many of you that say, no, I'm not ready for that yet. I'm really ready to get something that I'm going to be proud to pass down to my future generations, something I can be literally proud to wear, because that's just, again, I think you hold and carry yourself differently when you know you're wearing great jewelry, great quality. And at the end of the day, it's really worth something. And even the duplications that are happening out there in faux and lab-grown and man-made and synthetics are not the color. And that hasn't been perfected yet. Don't know if it ever will be. You know, it's a bit of a mystery of a stone, because when we know how yellow diamonds are produced and we know how a lot of different diamonds and why they exist in the color they do, you know, pink diamonds are still a bit of a mystery. Nobody, all these years of studying gems and gemological experts, gemologists, and geologists working together to try and figure out the mystery and the enigma behind why a pink diamond is even a pink diamond. There is no hard and fast exact definition of why. They don't even know. It's not as simple as nitrogen makes a yellow diamond yellow. There's a lot of theories on it, but it's really still a mystery. And part of the reason they're so beloved and so rare and as special and unique as you are yourself, and you deserve to own great jewelry like this. And it's my job to come here every day and find a way to take the most extraordinary rarities from Mother Nature and make it affordable nonetheless. That's what we're doing with our 2-carat. 2-carat minimum diamond band. If you get more diamond weight, great. But every single diamond is very large and very saturated for pinks. And then you've got this really special wow factor to this band, because in and of itself, before you even set the diamonds, and a few of you are on the phone lines ready to go, thank you. Thank you for being early and ready to go, because that's gonna pay off. There aren't that many rings to go around. It's been over 8 months of putting together just what ended up being just a few rings here. So it will be limited. If I told you a few, you probably wouldn't even bother dialing in, because you're going, there's already 3 people waiting. It's what we do. And you know what, as impressive as it is we bring white diamond values all the time, whether it be stud earrings, tennis bracelets, pendants, what have you. It's been really exciting to bring you the white diamond values we have. Quite frankly, there's no comparing white diamonds to pink diamonds. Pink diamonds are so many hundreds of thousands of times more rare in their natural variety, which is what we're going to show you here. And that is why they're still sparkling and brilliant and beautiful. They're VS stones still. They're matched to perfection, which is actually where the real challenge is getting, number one, a saturation level that is pink enough to call them pinks. And also to get the really beautiful matching, because if one was a little off, when you're setting them multiple rows together as we have, it would show. So this is really an exciting and monumental moment. I don't think that's an overstatement here. So we're going to share this with you, but also remember where gold's at. Gold is really pricey and has been for a long time and will continue to be. And yeah, the days of $2,000 and $3,000 an ounce gold pricing are probably far behind us. But it is something to remember that when we talk about this band ring that you've been seeing here, it's almost the size, and this is why I've been wearing them side by side, is I love a right hand ring in a band style, but also middle finger, index finger, anywhere you want to wear it. But that is a ring that before the pink diamonds are factored in, it's almost the size of a signet ring, only heavier, because the signet ring's rather lightweight. It's meant to be that way. This band is huge, so you're getting a lot of gold content to the band itself. Now, there are no choices to make on the gold color, because pink diamonds are going to always look their best in rose gold. So we have the rose gold setting for you. You won't see any gold unless you actually flip it around. You're going to see nothing but diamonds side to side across the hand, as you're seeing from all the way across the room. But there's a lot of gold here. And I calculated it for you, because I wouldn't be here to give you values or show you values if I didn't know what the cost was. And the gold alone is over $3,000. So here's our loss leader today. Here's our value today. Here's our moment where we're going to say, give you the biggest and best and most opulent pink diamond piece we've ever created. I've even had my own pink diamond design here. It was my pink links. You might remember I did my jumbo Lauren's links design with pink diamonds. And that was a total of what, 40 or 50 points. It was more money. It was more money than this is. And that was micro pave. They were smaller pink stones. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you one. I have one on my hand, and I show you this one here. And let's get them out the door right now. This is not going to take long. And please, oh, please, oh, please dial in. And you know what? My job is to make them affordable. I will do that. I'm going to give you the most affordability I possibly can to make this your new favorite ring. And the one you wear every day. And for those of you that say, I already got enough ring, nope. Think about middle or index finger. That's where I would probably, I'm trying to decide now. I can't say I'm getting one for sure, because I have a feeling they're going to sell out, and I have to give first priority to you guys. But I'm really trying to figure out if I want to wear it on the index finger or the middle finger, right or left hand, because I really need to have one. I am somebody who loves pink diamonds, but knows how expensive they are and knows how difficult they are. And by the way, look at this. It's 5 rows. 5 rows, you see right here, 5 rows, and then all these different columns, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 different columns. So we got 50 stones here, which means, and that's hopefully my count is correct, because yep, 2, 4, 6, 8, sure enough, we got 50 stones here for you throughout the ring. So these are, as I said, big pink diamonds, all perfectly matched. And remember, the key we need to really stress here is the fact that they're natural stones, natural color. This is what they do. This is what they look like. And by the way, they're even stronger. I always say point them out. Look at pink diamonds in comparison with the rose gold. And when they're stronger than the rose gold, that's your ticket in. You got the really good saturation level. They're never bright hot pinks. They're a softer color pink. They always are if they're natural. That's the problem with the ones they're making right now in labs, is that they're like, they look like hot pink sapphires with some kind of radioactivity going on. And that doesn't replicate natural stones. This is natural color here. And you know what we're going to do? Blow it out. Here's the deal. Lots of gold. There's $3,412 worth of gold. Then you've got the 2 carats of pink diamonds, which you can't really put a price tag on because you've probably already done the search. You've probably already done your due diligence and looked and tried to comparison cost it. There's nothing out there like this in natural. So here's where, again, you could pay really anything I put the price on. Isn't that true? When somebody has something no one else does, you make the value. You set the market value because you have it and nobody else does. Simple as that. And that's a lot of look. I've been wearing it all week for you to get a sense of, you know, on a large hand, what it looks like from across the room. It is significant and it is comfortable. They're going to taper it in the back so that it's perfect. This is custom made for you, meaning sizing is on the house and it's going to be exactly what you need. And I don't need you to size up because it tapers nicely in the back, but remember we have the full sizes, the quarter sizes, the half sizes, and the 3/4 to really make sure it is custom for wherever you want to wear it, okay? So 2 full carats in pink. Come on in. Let's take a look at it. We'll show you on the hand here as well. And let me show you the finishing on the inside because not one single corner could ever be cut. Look at that. That is, in speaking of cutting, elite high level diamond cut round brilliance, 58 facet, perfect faceting. Look at that depth of the gold. This is not a slight little basic tin foil type of piece here. Look at the depth of the gold in the back. So this is why I want you to do true to size. It's not going to taper to nothing, but it definitely has that tapering so that it's comfortable and true to size. It is fabulous. I'm going to show you how easy it is to wear because when it's on the hand, you'll see how really comfortable because it sits low profile. It's not catching on anything. You could have, I've got like a boucle on, obviously wearing it all day as I have. Look at that. I mean, this is really stunning, isn't it? And it goes completely side to side. So we made sure of that for you with those 10 different columns and those 5 different rows. And we need a couple of you on the phone lines ready to go because this is going to be something I could easily ask for $15,999 and get it. For a couple of you say, I get it. I know what pink diamonds are. I know there's 2 carats. I know I'm not going to see this again. It's been 10 years of watching. Never had this before. Needless to say, limited edition, never going to be here again. 2 full carats. It won't be $15,000. And you know what? Compare it to white diamonds. We know how rare they are. Even if you're making the comparison pink to yellow, pink diamonds far, far, far more rare than even yellow diamonds. Again, we know what colors yellow diamonds. We know how Mother Nature makes a yellow diamond. The recipe for pink diamonds from Mother Nature is still completely a secret. You know, there's that favorite restaurant, they've got that famous what have you, that famous dish that they're known for, and they will not reveal their recipe, and they won't tell you what it is, and it's all a secret from generations passed down, and only the family knows, and you can't, even the people that marry into the family never hear. That's kind of like what Mother Nature's been doing with pink diamonds. No one's ever been able to figure it out. It is a mystery as to why they have the pink color they do. They are that scarce, they are that rare, so to put 50 stones in one ring and not even ask for $10,000 is significant. And we don't see anything else anymore. Have you noticed in the last few years? Nothing new in pink diamonds. Every now and then I'll bring a piece out from the vault from 8 years ago with some little microscopic pave, not 4-pointer, magnificent match stones like this. This is the ultimate. It is the ultimate, and yet it's that style that is designed for everybody to wear every day. without fail. Smooth to the touch, doesn't catch on anything. I was mentioning I'm wearing boucle. I wear a lot of silks and laces and satins, and I like a lot of finer fabrics. Finer gauge knits when it gets down, when it cools off under 90 degrees, the knits come out, never is going to catch on anything. Never is going to be that piece that has a prong that attaches to something and suddenly you're done. Never. It's perfectly set. I'll show you even the side profile. They sit down into the band. We only have 2 people. That's good. I'm worried. I was worried that 50 of you would jump in the phone lines. This is the reason it's here on summertime Saturdays and not like October when everybody's in because it's cold outside and life has returned to normal and you're not on Caribbean cruises anymore and everyone's in the house. We don't have enough quantity to go around for everybody at those times. This is why it's here live on a Saturday morning on a summertime day like today when there's, again, limited viewership, and those few of you are going to get in on your ring. It's not $99.99. This is unheard of value. Again, I don't care how special it is. I'm still here and still bringing and still committing to doing this every day because I have a passion for allowing the rarest gems and jewelry designs in the world to go to each and every one of us. I am a believer that you shouldn't have to have millions of dollars or billions of dollars to spend to get into the world's rarest, to enjoy the world's rarest. That's what we're bringing you. Only us, only here. Everything's made by us exclusively for you. We are not, notice there's no vendor standing here screaming at you. It's just me. It's just me saying, here I am, the advocate for fine jewelry for every one of us to really feel and look our best every day and have pieces that are at the end of the day still worth more than what we paid to get them. That's my belief. That's my passion. That's my philosophy and my mantra. And you know what? In essence of what we're doing here, I'm not even going to ask for $9,999, only for you to go around. We're very busy on the phone lines, getting busier, because the price is coming down so low. It's not $99. What if we took another 50% off and said $49.99 on 2 carats of the big stones? Remember, they'd be significant diamonds if there were 200. I don't have 200 diamonds. I have 50. I counted them for you. 50 diamonds in the ring. Get it and you will love it forever. Get it if you're a reseller and you can make a huge profit. You get it as a Christmas gift for somebody you care about and save it for December. Wow, would this be appreciated? And you know what? Get it and wear it every day. And you can get more than one if you want to. We're not going to limit it per customer, but we know they're limited. And it's not going to be $49.99. Here's your value. Look at the finishing again on the inside. I know you're all wondering, well, how's it made? How's it done? We still leave it open in the back. Why? So you can clean those diamonds properly. As you wear it, they get dirty. It just happens. We're human beings, right? So clean it properly from the back and from the front. Drop it in your ultrasonics if you want. Doesn't matter. It wears like iron. It wears even better than iron. It's tougher than iron. It's not going to be $49.99. We are very busy on the phone lines. I am not going to have a ring for everybody. That is, I know this happens where we have limited items. Sometimes limited means 50. Sometimes limited means 25. Sometimes limited means 3,000. I don't have anywhere near those quantities because of the way you don't get pink diamonds out of Mother Nature very often. Everyone is matched. Everyone is perfection. Everyone is 58 facets round. And it's not even $49.99. This is the value. Is it inexpensive? No. But it's also the most important diamond in the world, arguably, speaking outside of the reds. And guess what? It's one step away from being a red because it was more saturated to be a red. And for the record, I've never even sold a natural red diamond in 26 years of doing this nearly every day of my life. So red diamonds are really rare. Pink diamonds, I've only had a couple of handfuls of times, and this quantity's never happened. I've never had a 2-carat band or a 2-carat quantity of pink diamonds in one place. This is the way to get it. It's not even $49.99, and by the way, you have a money-back guarantee as well. So if you're a new shopper, we've had so many brand new shoppers just this week alone who are discovering TVON for the first time. I had a shopper that was brand new earlier today. He said he'd been watching for over a year, and he just chose today to make his first purchase. If that's you, if other shopping networks have wronged you, I get it, I get it, I get it, I get it. I know the industry well. It's a small business, believe it or not. We all know each other. Most of us have worked together. I got to tell you, there's a lot of shady things that happen in the business at large. We are not one of them. I wouldn't be here if that was the case. And if anything ever were to go awry, listen, I've left companies before because I did not agree with what happened. And I've done it 3 times. True story, because I won't tolerate it. So again, if you are saying, I don't know, it seems too good to be true, try TVON, because this is the most integrity, because quality doesn't happen without integrity. You don't get quality like this without integrity. Dedication to honesty and integrity, and really, really credibility is important in this business. Know who you're shopping for. Know who you're shopping with. Know your source. These are natural stones in solid gold. It does not get any better, and it's not even $4,500. Or 44, and by the way, if everybody on the phone line gets one, we have 2 left. If everybody that's on the phone lines right now gets 1 ring, we have 2 left. That's it. So if you have not dialed in, listen, you don't have to dial in and take one, but you do have to dial in to get one, and so you might as well dial in early, and if it doesn't work for you, you're gonna hang up. But it cannot be sold after it's sold out. This is it. And there's not gonna be an encore. There's no like, maybe we'll have it in 6 months. It's taken 10 years and we've never had anything like it. It ain't happening again. And it's not 44. What if we just blow it out right now for $3,999 a ring and give you 2? You know what? Actually, I'm going to go lower than that because I love the response. And I know we have a few of you who haven't dialed in yet. I want to make you comfortable doing so. Let me tell you, it's going lower than $39.99. And here's the deal. Every single one of them we have here would sell out at that price tag. We have enough people who know the collectability, the rarity of this pink diamond in its natural state, that that's going to be gone and sold out at that price. What's going to happen if I go even lower than even $39.99? Here's the width, by the way. I got to make sure it's not a small ring. So take a look at this on my hand. I'm going to do the measurement, which we rarely do on rings, but I think it's perfectly, I think that's something that would be, I think, appreciated here, just so you can see that it is actually, look at that band. It's a ½ inch wide. This is why there's over $3,400 worth of gold by itself before the diamonds are set inside, is because, and look at that seamless setting. Look at it this way. I'm going to do something weird here. I'm going to set it like this to show you how each diamond, you see how there's like a little bit of an arch? It's a concave arch that is allowing those diamonds to basically sit at the same plane and same surface of the ring. So there's more gold that then's carved away to allow those diamonds to sit flush within the surface. It's not 39. Okay, how many do we have gone? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're almost sold, guys. We're almost sold out. I don't even know if we're gonna have enough to get go around before I even get to the final low. That's how incredible this value is. And we have a lot of you who have recognized that value already and busier phone lines as we speak. And I'll tell you what, come on in and you will love it. If you don't love it, send it back, okay? Nobody's gonna send one back. But I'll tell you who's on the wait list and who's number 1 on the wait list to get one. If any one of them does come back, it's me. Yes, Lauren Elizabeth Blair. That's who's on the wait list. I'm already there. There will be, unfortunately, several of you probably joining me on the wait list who don't get one, but that's why you dial early. It is not 39. It is not 38. It is not 37. Now we're giving it away basically for a couple $100 for the diamonds when the gold is $3,400. What if we just made the whole ring $3,400 even and sold the ring to you with the 2 carat and pink diamonds for less than the price of the gold by itself? Hence loss leader. Absolutely. That's better than the gold price on its own. Now you're getting the 2 carats and the pink diamonds for free. It's a ½ inch wide. So this is no small ring, and we're busy and getting busier. It's not going to be 34. Try it and you will love it. And if you don't, if the rare circumstance happens and you don't absolutely love this ring, send it back. There's nothing lost, okay? Nothing lost. We're shipping it to you for free. We're getting you the gold. Obviously, it's only the rose gold, but we're getting you the sizing done for free as well. And doesn't matter. You can still go ahead and send it back, even if it's sized for you. You can't do that anywhere else. You get everything. And by the way, we're less than gold price right now, and I keep going lower because I want you to have this, and I want you to have the confidence of knowing this is now probably overtaking any of the wonderful white diamond values I've had in the past. It overtakes all values really, because this is just the ultimate elite. This is a higher end stone than I ever bring you, and I got all kinds of rarity every day. This is a bigger, better value because of the rarity you're getting into, and it's not 34, it's not 33, it's not 32. Now you got no reason not to get one, except, oh, they might sell out here before we actually get everybody a piece. It's not going to be 32 or 31 or 3,099. You got to try it. You got to get it. You're getting 2 carats of the ultimate. It's below the gold price by itself. Go price out a solid 14 karat gold band by itself. That's a ½ an inch in width, and you're not going to find this price tag anywhere. We are completely covering our band in nothing but side to side natural pure pinks, and it's not even $3,099. unheard of value. Blowing it out. This has got to be the best diamond value now I've ever brought in my 26 years of live fine jewelry shopping. And by the way, I've sold over $1 billion of jewelry and climbing every day. Let me tell you something. No value like this one, and you feel like a billionaire. And you know what? You now dress like a billionaire. You have the jewelry of a billionaire, although a lot of billionaires don't even have pink diamonds because they're just not out there. They're not accessible. Let's blow it out. You got to get one. You got to try the band. You'll wear it every day. This is your new signature piece, whether it's left hand, right hand, ring finger, middle index. I wouldn't do pinky or thumb. I just think it's too wide for that. But it's under $3,000 if you can get one. It is $29.99. And that again, not natural white diamonds or yellows or champagnes or fawns, pure pinks. Gotta try it. We're almost sold out, aren't we? We're almost sold out. We've been almost sold out even when it was back at $39.99. So here's the moment to get one, and all you do is dial. That's it. And if you've never shopped here before, like I said, I get it. The world of home shopping is a crazy one. I mean, it's crazy. There's a lot of weird things. There's a lot of crazy things. There's a lot of really low quality out there. And then here we are bringing the super high quality. Yes. Oh no, that's going to be an extra charge to try. No, let's try it on again. I've been living in this ring for like 4 days straight, and I am totally 100% in love with the idea that A, you're going to love it. I know that. It looks even better. I don't know what it is about the bright lights. This is, again, also better in lower lights. Look at this. This is just, again, still not your normal light at home when you get it at home, but look at that. Those pinks just completely side to side. Looks like you have an eternity band on. I mean, it could even be a unisex style. I mean, some men I know love to wear pink. They like wear it as a fashion statement. I'm just saying, it's wide enough to be a men's style. It's wide enough to be one of those really like ultra bling, wider band rings for the guys too. It's just got the size that would work, but again, look at how stunning. And of course I have one on my right hand as well. This is the one I've been wearing all week, so that's the one I'm trying to get. If there is one left, that's mine. They've got my information. They're literally charging my card today. I don't get it for $29.99. I actually pay more. So you guys, again, because otherwise it would be a conflict of interest if I got to shop at my own prices I give you guys really special deals, especially on these show specials, top of the hours, things like that. And again, it's really, really important to pick this up. Look at that. And just again, sits like, I wouldn't say next to nothing here because it's obviously, we showed you the depth so that those bigger diamonds can sit down flush with the band. But as I do that, it just feels like the most subtle texture. There's nothing sharp. Nothing's going to catch on anything. No big oversized prongs or clunky prongs. We don't want to take away from these beautiful diamonds individually that are, by the way, not accents. They're 4-pointers. These are not your typical 1-point microscopic chips. These are not little accent stones. This is a big deal. Who all shop in the ring? I would love to hear from some of you that are shopping here. Jason, who had one of yours there? Gregory got one? Was that the only one you picked up? Who else? I'd love to just shout out a couple thank yous. Gregory got one. Let's see who else. Thank you. Marion got one. Fabulous. Julianne got one. Who else? Barbara. Okay. Barbara got one too. Who else? I know we have a lot. I'm asking a lot from our operators. They're busy taking your orders. But here we are at $29.99 when there's more gold, more pricing in the gold than we have in the price tag you're paying. So again, $29.99 gets you a $3,400 gold weight or $3,400 gold band, and then you get the diamonds on top of that. It just could not be better. It could not be better. And again, you got about 60 seconds left because I know we're getting there's a lot of new registers on the line. That's no surprise. I've been hearing from new registers all week. Really for the last several weeks, we've had so many new shoppers with us. Delighted at what they're receiving, delighted at what they're getting. Honestly, wherever you shop, and I know y'all shop everywhere, and I know you look everywhere, and I'm probably the last shopping network you find because we're not the 24-hour one. So we're harder to find, right? We're only here for 15 hours a week. So we're here 3 hours a day, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday night, Saturday, Sunday day. So we're just here sporadically. It'd be a lot easier to find us if we were 24 hours a day, but we don't have the personnel or the jewelry. And that's a function of, listen, I'd love to be a 24-hour network, but here's the problem. There's not enough elite level quality to fill up 24 hours. Isn't that the truth? I mean, you get it, right? Like there's just only so much really, really good jewelry. And when you have a quality standard the way we do, you can't fill up 24 hours, 7 days a week. There's just not enough high-end jewelry out there. I mean, it's true. Otherwise, you know, you see people out there and you see why. You're going, yeah, I remember those 24-hour networks I see. They're selling all kinds of jewelry. The qualities differ. Some of it's okay. Some of it's really bad. Some of it's all right. we only deal in one kind of quality, and it's the best, literally. So again, can't really there's not an abundance of natural gemstones at this level of quality. Here we are 10 years running, never had a ring like this before. So $29.99, take advantage of it if you'd like to. And we've got 60 seconds left with that one, as we are already rounding down into our last hour now of our Saturday. And requests are welcome, and recap requests are welcome too. We've got another top of the hour actually in 4 minutes, which is turquoise. I've got a special I put together for you, because there are two very different rings, but I decided to just bring them out together, and we're going to give you a choice of. and we're going to do some major discounting. So actually, it's not like the be-all end-all of values, like they disappear after this pink diamond band. Oh no, I have something planned to follow this up that you're going to like as well, or maybe even like in addition to, or maybe you're more of an opaque gemstone lover and you want to go to the best turquoise in the world. We're showing you one of the world's rarest right now. It's one of Mother Nature's rarest, and again, I love it on the hand. I think you need to keep on seeing it on the hand, because there's an appreciation, and I know I have a larger, longer hand. I have longer fingers, so a lot of you will get pieces at home that you see on my hand and go, wow, it looked totally normal on her and it's huge on me. It is a wider ring, which is why I measured it. It's a ½ an inch wide, but then tapers comfortably in the back. So that's something to remember, but look at the scintillation of those VS pink diamonds, and still graded for you, because we want them to still be a powerful clarity. You know, there's still, it's not like it becomes a pink diamond and all of a sudden we don't care about clarity. Oh no, you can get a dingy pink diamond. This is why it's so hard to put it together, because we're still demanding saturation. We still are demanding gorgeous cutting. We're still demanding matching perfection, and we're still demanding VS quality, because if they don't have a VS quality, I don't care if they're pink, that's rare, sure, across the board, but then they want sparkle. They'll look dull. They'll look kind of meh. So instead, we want brightness, beauty, and so they still got to have that great quality. Yes. Heart-shaped yellow also went out the door. Who got that one, Andy? Thank you so much. Hi, Roger. Hi, Roger. Well, wonderful. Thank you. Enjoy that heart-shaped yellow diamond. Our last final few, headed out of here. 2 minutes left to go in this hour. If there are any yes. Sure. Here you go, Roger. This is the inside of the yellow diamond ring you just picked up. That was from a few minutes before our pink diamond deal came out to play. Here's the platinum. Let me show Roger. Here you go, Roger. This is the yellow diamond ring that you just picked up. Congratulations on that 117. Here's the inside of your platinum mounting, so you can see really heavy, heavy platinum here. And then you've got that 85 points in the white diamonds was the total there. It was really, look at that, just an incredible way that they finished on the inside. And look at how solid and thick and heavy the inside of the band is. Your hallmarks are in the interior as well. Those are stamped carat weights too, so you'll always be able to reference your carat weights if you forget on the inside of the band itself. So that is gone. Congratulations. And here we are again with the final look at our pink diamond cigar band style. The wider pink diamond band in the rose gold. Well done there. So it is time to talk top of the hour in just about 1 minute. Actually, Tony, we'll give 60 seconds. That'll be the perfect rounding to the top of the hour. Thank you. Jason, who got yours there? Wonderful. Who's that? Hi, Francis. Francis picked up a pink diamond band. Thank you. I know I didn't get to thank everybody because I have only heard from Jason, because he's the one that's sitting right in front of me, so he's the one I bother the most. But and everyone else is still on the phone lines. So yeah, so here we are. And thank you so much. Did you have anyone else that you picked one up that I want to thank? Stephanie got one too. Thank you, Stephanie. All right. Wonderful to hear from all of you. Congratulations. You'll wear it every day. It will bring you incredible amounts of joy. I don't think there's a lot of things where, again, you can't always put a price tag on happiness, but I will say jewelry can bring tremendous amounts of joy. And I oftentimes try to think about what is the monetary equivalent to joy that a lot of my jewelry brings me, and honestly, there is none. It far supersedes any amount of money. Do you ever have those pieces like, no one could take it from you, like nobody could offer you enough? to part with your favorite piece of jewelry. That's so true, right? I think a lot of us would end up in that circumstance where we just can't imagine parting with a piece no matter what. I think that's going to be the piece that qualifies in your collection. Hey, Teresa, we want to show you your request here, the Indicolite from the other day. So we're going to show that really quickly for you, Teresa, and then our top of the hour has arrived. So we'll welcome everybody to the show as soon as we show Teresa's request. Well, it is a bright, super fine Indicolite. Here we go with 113-1404. That is my elongated emerald cut and the 129 size that you have there. That's a lovely one, isn't it? And it's got, I'm going to add the little rhodium note here. We need some rhodium on the side. But it does have a 129 emerald cut. 18 karat gold is the setting. 13 points of the fancy tapered baguettes there. And also 18 points in the round brilliance. So, okay, note made about the rhodium. Thank you, Teresa, for the request. And a total weight there in diamonds that are lovely, that I must say it does look like more. I would say that looks like far more than 31 points, but that's just me, and maybe you're getting more, and that'd be great too, because you wouldn't be paying for them. So here we are with a fabulous value on that elongated. Here's what it looks like on the hand. It is in the 18 karat white. It stays in the 18 karat white gold. And here's what it looks like from a distance away. And then just every time the light hits it, it just completely, that's what it does, lights up. And it gives you like, the color seems to go beyond the stone itself. It's like it's just emitting this glow that goes beyond it, yet it's so elegant. Long tapering of, we love an emerald cut for elegance anyways, but the elongated emerald cuts, very special. And that one's going to be under $3,000, my goodness. Less than $29.99, going even lower, rare blues, and again, just a subtle hint of green, but really ultra neon here, bright as can be. And that one, I think we can send it out for just $26.99 instead. We'll do that for you right now. And if, Teresa, I don't know if you need anything else, but we did have a cushion cut square earlier, but I do agree. I think these emerald cuts are the way to go with that stone. Yes. Oh, okay. Oh, more than the last one. Yes. Gotcha. So this qualifies. I actually prefer, the cushion cut was gorgeous, but I prefer the emerald cuts because the way they just take a deeper stone and really show off the light, that's why I love it so much. So last call on the pink diamond band, and then here we go with $26.99. Now, the opportunities for our Saturday together are far from over. There is a special top of the hour that I have been as equally excited about as the pink diamond band. So we're going to share that now. And Teresa, if you have any questions, or if you're, I don't know what affordability we're looking for, but $26.99 on that one, really strong value there. So again, let me know if you'd like it, or if I need to search out something a little bit more affordable for you, I can, and let you know when we come across it. Don't think there's anything now, but we can always work on that. And welcome in everybody, top of the hour, last hour of our Saturday. We've got about 57 minutes left. So it would be a really good time to make any requests that you have. Let us know if you want to see anything, or if you're considering something from earlier in the show, we'll bring it out. Again, because that's easy. That's the best way to know if it's for you or not. I would say a 15-minute rule. If you're still thinking about 15 minutes later, you got to have it. But if you just need to see it again or get some of your questions answered, we're happy to help there too. The next top of the hour right now is really fun because we have two pieces. So I couldn't decide out of these turquoise, and I thought, you know what? They're both really good values. They're both giving very different themes, very different looks. Why don't we just show them together? But there was one small issue with that. Well, one of them is a 3 karat 17. One of them is a 340, close enough. One is a 3-stone ring with big stones. The other is a more traditional halo design with more diamonds down the sides and a little more diamond weight. I really thought this is perfect, actually, because for our turquoise lovers, I think that if you're really seeking the best turquoise in the world, which of course is Sleeping Beauty variety, that mine's been closed for a while, we've got it here. But two very different looks, two very different styles. One was actually $49.99, the other was $39.99. What I'm going to do is turn it into a top of the hour special, not only give you a choice of, but make it another good old-fashioned loss leader opportunity. Trust me when I tell you, you will never find a 3 karat plus turquoise out of the Sleeping Beauty mine ever priced this way. And the interesting thing is, I tell you all the time, sometimes a turquoise, even out of Sleeping Beauty like what we bring, some are a little lighter, brighter, some are a little more intense blues, some have a little slight more green, some are more blue. These are both the really intense, rich colors, which are the real rarities. So I'm going to show you both. Just to clarify, you're going to get a choice of, they are going to be the same price. And it's going to be a really teeny, tiny, itty bitty price. So all that stuff I talked about with $39 and $49.99, remember that, but no, you're not paying that. So here's the first option, 3-stone style, bigger stones. Here's the 3-stone round. So you get the round stone with the very big pear-shaped diamonds. That's going to be item number 1131165. I'm going to zoom back a bit because then I have another option and it's going to be up to you. And I think there's really probably a shopper for each out there. At least that's my hope. That's the beauty of having one kind of knockout presentation here, meaning anybody who needs turquoise, look at that color. Seriously, this is what I couldn't ever put two together and have them be this identical or this strong on either front, and these are. They're really, really impressive. So here's also the problem though, limited on each, gonna be a matter of, okay, who's first and who's second, and that's about it. Look at that. So we either have the round, which you're seeing the 340 with the 40 points, or you can go ahead and get the oval, which is obviously a little bigger ring overall, longer on the hand, more diamond weight overall, but smaller diamonds. So that's how that pairs out. It's going to be 1131974 on the right. I also wanted to put them together because let's face it, a lot of us debate what turquoise looks better in. Does it look better in white? Does it look better in yellow gold? Well, the beauty of this is that we've got one of each. So even though there's the round in the white gold and the oval in the yellow gold, it's still going to be completely 100% up to you. And let's throw in a little more magic. You could get them in rose gold as well. I don't recommend it, but you can do it. So either one can be in the rose, but doesn't it help to see them together like this so you can immediately see, and hopefully I know it takes a little bit of an imagination to imagine the round in the yellow or the oval in the white, but having them side by side I think is helpful. So here we are, and the oval is really gorgeous, 317, so you're getting a little bit smaller stone even though it looks bigger. And then you've got, sometimes it's the depth that plays a role in the actual carat weight versus the visual. So that's why we like to point that out. Again, another benefit of having them side by side. 317 on the oval, you're getting more diamond weight at 52 points versus the 40 points in the two jumbo pairs. So it's just a matter of, do you like the bigger individual diamonds? Do you like a lot of diamonds, smaller, but overall carat weight bigger? That's your option here. But really, it's probably just about wherever your eye gravitates towards. Whatever style. You're going to know it when you see it. You know which one is more your style. Take a look at both options here. So again, 317 has the 52 points. And then, of course, the 340 here has the 40 points. Okay? So larger stone, smaller diamond weight, but bigger stones. Here's the smaller stone, but doesn't look smaller with the larger diamond weight, but smaller stones. That's a lot of confusion I probably just said. But you know what? I think you're going to go on which one you like better. And the best part of all is that neither one is costing $49.99. So there's a really, really important value. There's a really important note there. Is either way, you're getting this huge, huge value. Thank you, Kirsten. I just saw that you got a band as well. I know I did not get to thank everybody because I don't hear from every operator about who got one, but thank you so much. And Jenny says, congratulations. I congratulate you as well. Oh my, well, Kirsten, I got bail money if you need it, because if anyone's going to bail you out of jewelry jail, it's going to be me, right? Yes, I will anybody who needs jewelry jail bail money, I'm here for you. Consider me your girl. Okay, so here we are at $49.99, and no, that's not the price on either. Do we have any favorites? Anybody digging the turquoise so far? Is that not the most pure blue, though? We usually say robin's egg blue. Sometimes they're Tiffany blue. We all know that. I hope Tiffany doesn't mind if I just use that, because that's a really iconic color when we say, because we all can identify what that is. And that's more like a turquoise color, too. But that's why I want to just have you envision what a Tiffany blue, turquoisey blue looks like right now. And then note that these stones are quite a bit richer and more saturated in color, aren't they? There's quite a bit more vibrant blue. So they're not even sky blue, really. I mean, if you look at the sky behind me there, pretty, but that's more like an aqua color we would see out of Sierra Santa Maria's. This is so poignantly bright. Take a look and then see, watch that comparison. Watch, there we go. See how bright that is? This is very unusual for the turquoise stone. And again, only Sleeping Beauty mine is really all I bring. No matrix on either. And yet, I don't have anyone on the phone lines. Is it my $49.99 price tag that's offending you? What about the 30? One of them was $39.99. I don't even need to probably tell you which one, because it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. It's not $39.99. We're going even lower than the lowest. So that makes sense. And then you get your choice of, so you could save either way. But what if we take it down to we need a loss leader territory? That's what we want to do. We want to get into loss leader territory. So here's how they look on the hand. First, I'm going to show you the round. Oh, this round. If you like big diamonds, that's where you go. You go with the round if you want the bigger individual plus the 3-stone look, which we know is iconic. There's a lot of meaning that's carried with the 3-stone style as well, but you see how when it's across the finger here, it really does cover the finger very well. And so you've got better than $39.99 on that one. I'm going to swap them out. We need to give the oval some equal time here. Here comes the oval going on the hand as well. I personally love turquoise and yellow. I have both in my collection. I love turquoise any way possible, but I really love it in the yellow. To me, just adds a richness to it. Of course, here's where your surrounding halo, and then this is like a little mini quatrefoil design on the sides. A little bit of almost looks like a little floral or star mix there on either side, so still giving you full side-to-side diamond coverage. It's not $39 per choice of. This is where I truly want you to have whatever works better for you, or if you're a real turquoise lover, like if you're obsessed with turquoise like I am, I could see you actually getting both. And maybe just having them separated by the color. Maybe one's in yellow, one's in rose to really make them look different, or if you're just committed to yellow gold, go yellow gold. They're different enough in their design where I think you could still have one of each and work it that way if you want. But here's the deal. Either way, you're going to pick your favorite. Dial in early because that's always crucial, but it's not $39, $29. They're better than $19.99, and this is the best, and the mine is closed. So it's a lot like what we talked about with pink diamonds earlier, where are you going to get them? Where are you going to get them? Anybody who has them anyways, if someone's putting them for sale, whether it's pink diamonds or turquoise out of the Sleeping Beauty mine that looks like that, you can ask whatever you want. This is why most of the wholesale world, when we're at these big trade shows, internationally, domestically, or any other, everyone's keeping the turquoise. They're not even offering it for sale when that's their job. That's their livelihood, is to sell gemstones. And yet they're keeping the turquoise to themselves, kind of playing a bit of supply and demand and monopolizing the trade a bit so that the value is increasing, and it is, in a big way. So instead of 19, oh no, I'm not leaving them there. We're going even lower than that. 19, 18, 17, 16, none of that applies. This is our top of the hour for good reason. And your value is on the way, but you definitely need to dial in quickly because no, they're not going to last. And we only have a couple identical stones, so that means a couple of rings here. That's it. And it's not even, 16, 15, 14, 13. This is your choice of. Pick your favorite. And again, I know this is weird, but again, you can choose that in yellow, you can choose that in white. You can choose either in rose gold. You can do whatever you want. You're custom making it gold color and size of your choice and whatever your liking is, but it's not 13 or 12 or 11 or should I really do this? I mean, it's always fascinating. Here's a little tip, pro tip. If you ever want to see a really big value, stick around for the pieces or the piece that comes up after the biggest special of the day, because I always got to follow it up. Listen, they always say it's a tough act to follow, right? That's something we talk about, like, ooh, who wants to follow that? That's a tough act to follow, right? Like at the wedding when you're giving the toast and your crazy uncle who's like part-time, amateur comedian goes up and gives the toast of a lifetime. Yeah. I'm the public speaker of the family. One time I had to follow my brother giving a speech at a wedding. He had the whole place talking for weeks afterwards about his speech. Who knew? Private equity dude can talk, right? He can give a full-on, he's the public speaker of the family. That's what I learned that day. I was at a wedding and I'm going, okay, my brother's actually the entertainer and the public speaker of the family, not me. He's so good. But anyway, you know what I'm saying, tough act to follow. And then I had to follow him and everyone's like, okay. Yeah, we've seen her on TV before. We hear her talk all the time. Let's bring him back. But here we go. This is going to be something better. And this is where, again, you got to value because I got to follow up the pink diamond. It's a tough act to follow if you're a turquoise, but that's why this value is where the value is. It's not going to be 11 or 10.99. This is your choice of. We're starting to get busy on those lines. Gee, I wonder why. Premium turquoise, over 3 carats, no matter which one you choose, round or oval, and these diamond weights that are in solid gold. Remember, you're going to choose how you want it. It's custom made for you. So you're going to get the gold color, you're going to get the size, and they're not even $10.99. Come on now. This is a mega, 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 mega value. And you know what? It's not even $1,000. We're going $9.99, your choice of whichever one you prefer. It's just as simple as I can make it. And we don't ever see anything for $9.99 anymore, hardly, unless it's like a piece that's been here for 8 years. I mean, this is really something. And here are new pieces, beautiful, bright, the best of the best in turquoise out there anywhere. And they're $9.99 a piece. Now, that is why you dial in. And again, there's always something special. I had to be very strategic about what's going to follow a deal like the pink diamonds. And this was it. And that's why I brought them down to $9.99. They're not supposed to be that price tag. I'm doing it because they got a tough act to follow. And now they're vibing. They're vibing with the value I brought you on the pink diamond band. $9.99 a piece. That's awesome. Now I'm going to try them on again. Which one are we loving? Operators, I'd love to know because I also have to keep track. You can just say round or oval. Oval. The information you're seeing now on the screen is for the oval. So if you're looking at the oval on the right, this ring right here, that's the corresponding graphic, 317, 52 points. Conversely, this is the 3 carat 40 with 40 points, but they are just the 2 diamonds. So I'm going to try on the oval again. Operators, please let me know which one you're taking. I do need to keep track, and I think the oval is in the lead here. It looks like the oval is in the lead. So I'm not going to have enough to go around for everybody. And that, look at that. I'm in agreement with you. Maybe, remember, maybe it's the yellow gold, but if you're thinking, I really like the round, but I really like the yellow, don't worry. You can get the round in the yellow gold. You can get the oval in the white gold. Just a matter of what you like. But I thought, let's give you options because, you know, someone down the street's going to love this one. Someone's going to love this one. We have something hopefully for everybody. They're both classic in their way, but they're both, I think, for, you know, they have a different type of clientele. I think they have a different viewer, a different jewelry lover. So maybe you like the straight across kind of 3-stone or the look of the round. We know a round is rare and that is the larger. Maybe you like the more diamond side to side with a lot of smaller stones, giving the perfect frame for that oval. I mean, it's totally up to you. But again, you're not looking at the way it's set with the gold. Try to ignore the gold color. Try to look at the stones, the centers, and the diamonds. That's what I want you to look at because the gold colors are interchangeable here. You've got your choice of the gold color. So it's not about, I really, really like the right side, but I really, really want the white gold. No, you can get either one in any gold color you like. Operators, who else is getting ovals or rounds? I need to keep track. I am limited on quantity here. So I do need to keep close eye on the quantity here. The oval is in the lead big time. Oval's going to go first. The oval's going to be sold out shortly. I cannot believe we're looking at a ring that size with turquoise and gold and diamonds and nothing's gold plated, nothing sterling silver. Nothing is anything but the finest, and that is the finest turquoise color available. There is not one single speck of matrix in any of the stones I bring. That just doesn't happen. We are selective. There is Sleeping Beauty material with matrix. We just, again, we're not just about saying, here's the best mine, let's bring you any stone from that mine. It still has to be the very, very top quality of the stone. So, and of the mine. And not all stones are just perfect like that. Andy, what shape did you get? Round, okay. And then what about you, Victor? Are you getting ovals or rounds? Please let me know. Gotcha, one of each. Okay, sounds good. Joanne, how about you? What are we doing over there? Rounds, ovals, how many of each? Oval, oval, you got it? All right, so almost done with the oval. And the round is actually right there, close behind. They're both gonna sell out, we know that. And that is a really incredible value. So I'm gonna give 60 seconds to the choice of here. Do you love my loss leader price tag? I know I do. I wish I could buy jewelry at this price, and I make jewelry for a living. I buy jewelry for a living. I resell. I do it all. I mean, really, Ken, when you're in the business, you tend to do every facet of the business after you've been around it for a while. So there's just no value like that out there. This is where it's at. This is the value to take advantage of. We still got a few pieces from hour number 1 that are still here. If there's anything I could recap, we still got to get the big tanzanite, the 1755 out the door. That's still got to go. Also have some ruby earrings still to show you. Fabulous. Oh, by the way, I'm not wearing my yellow diamond bangle. They didn't give it to me today, and I totally forgot. The yellow diamond bangle is coming up tomorrow. I'm not wearing it. I totally just realized, oh my gosh, I haven't been wearing it. The yellow diamond bangle with 4 carat 60 of yellow diamonds in a 3-row style in a bangle bracelet is coming up tomorrow. So just a reminder that there is something very special in fancy colored diamonds tomorrow as well. And it's in, you might recall on Thursday night, I had the line bracelet or the tennis bracelet style in yellow diamonds. I'm going to bring you the big bangle tomorrow. So just a reminder there, tomorrow's a very important day as well here at TVON. We've got the yellow diamond bangle and so much more to share with you tomorrow. So lots of fun planned all weekend. And then we see you after Sunday wraps up, we see you on Wednesday night. No show Monday or Tuesday, just remember that. Here we go, coming up. We have got, are we in? Okay, so our last oval. We're down to the very, very last of the ovals. So maybe we just wait and give it another minute till it sells out because it looks like it's headed that direction. So just a reminder, if you would like to get, it's especially urgent on the oval right now. If you do want the oval in that design that tends to be it's in the slight lead here, and it is going to cross the finish line, the sellout finish line in moments. So really crucial here that we take our last 45 seconds and really get on those phone lines urgently if you want that oval. Take a look one more time at your 2 options here, and there they are. So $9.99, your choice up. Let's make sure we get you all those recaps. You can get those in. Everyone loves to wait to the last minute. We've got 39 minutes in the show, though, so waiting to the last minute of the show is not always advised. You can call us right now and get any requests in or any recap request, meaning you just want to see something again from earlier today. Good time to do it. This is 113-1934. In 13 seconds, you're going to see 1934, which is the 17 karat 55 tanzanite. And I can only say it bluntly and honestly as possible, and that is that I can't keep a tanzanite pendant here these days. They are just the ultimate in what seems to be very much in demand. And I get that. I'm pricing them like they're nothing. So that's a big reason why. Here is the round tanzanite blue wing block D 17 karat 55 113-1934 is the number. It's our 1755 Portuguese cut round. It's also a carat 06 in diamonds as well. So you've got the bail covered in diamonds, the entire halo covered in larger diamonds as well. And then this beautiful, beautiful stone that is just second to none. Really excited and enthused to bring that to you there. That's our huge round, of course, a huge upgrade compared to any other tanzanites that may be up for sale out there, out and about, and we're so proud to bring it to you. Keep calling on the turquoise because it sounds like those last couple of seconds went by and we still have 1 oval available. And okay, 2 rounds. Okay, so 1 oval, 2 rounds. That's the final count. That's where we're at. 1 oval, 2 rounds left on that turquoise. So don't hesitate. You can call us right now. Go ahead and get one of those before they're completely sold out. But this is wild. Now, a couple of different viewpoints to show you here, and we are going to give you the major value that's going to be one for the books here. So here's our large bail. It's going to be accommodating most of your chains, really anything outside of maybe an omega chain. Look at that color. So again, I don't know what's going on with our lighting today, but everything just looks so much better on the hand shot. I think we did replace that bulb recently, so maybe it's a little brighter, a little hotter light than normal. So the hand shot really displays more of a real true to life, true to form color here, but there's your 1.25 inch top to bottom. And let me show it against the neckline here for you very quickly as well, so you can see that, again, another aspect of color just to really show you the kind of saturation level you can expect to see there and just how extremely high-end that is. Back to the wheel we'll go. One major value, if it is white gold only, so it'll stay in the white gold setting. It can go right out to you on Monday, so you'll have it in a couple of days. And we'll send it out for better than even $32,999. All right, now, we're talking about a serious value here. And again, we've still got a few minutes left to go, 35 minutes. What would you like to see before we run out of time? Is it any of those bracelets I showed you earlier? We had an emerald Art Deco style. We had a diamond bracelet as well. We had the purple star sapphire, the Tiche and pearl, white diamond pendant, trapeche emerald ring, trillion kunzite, emerald pendant, the big peridot pendant's got to find a home, and we still have ruby earrings to show you as well. But first, we've got to bring this down to the price tag that, again, is the reason why they're all going out so quickly here. And this one will be, you know what, let's just make it better than even $10,000. Easy, $99.99, and basically about $5.50 a carat on the largest stone Actually, I think it's the second largest. We did bring out a pendant the other day that was about 25 carats. So this would be the second largest here in our inventory, but very, very special. And here we go with our $99.99. We will recap the pink diamond band if there are any left by the end of the show, which is 35 minutes away. Also have, I do want to just point out, there's any request. It's open to anything and everything. Let us bring out anything you'd like to see today. We can do that for you. I have the most spectacular, wear 2 different ways, or actually better than that, you can wear it 4 different ways in one pendant. Let me flash this. This is my Imperial Topaz pendant. You can wear it north to south, south to north, east to west, or west to east. What do I mean? It's got bails on, oh no, is this the one that's only got the one bail? Oh, never mind, then I can't, never mind. It's just one way to wear it. It's fine, but it's north-south. Here it is. I don't know why I was remembering this pendant. Maybe it was a different one. This one is the one bell, which is going to have 2 tones of metal. And I say metal because it's not just gold, it's platinum and 18K. So mostly platinum, a little bit of 18 karat gold on this side. Your pear-shaped Imperial, it's 347 in the Imperial Topaz with 2 points in diamonds. And then it has a length here, I'm going to show you. It's item number 1130-786. And that's going to be our 1 3/8 inch. Top to bottom, and it's got a stunning pear-shaped Imperial. So what I'm going to do is show you up close as well, because it's always important to see the Imperial stone, given that this is one of Mother Nature's rarities here. It's got a rich golden, what we call the honey tone. It doesn't give us any pinks, and that's okay. This is still a really rare one source, all natural, unheated, pure, pure, pure stone. 1130-786 is the number. We might as well show you. The 347 karat weight, the platinum and 18 karat gold, 2 points in diamonds there as well. And it's gonna be one fabulous bail. The whole length here, see that length of the top portion from here to here, all bail. So you can use a larger chain with it. There is that really cool texture. I love that extra texture you get. See how the actual platinum that sweeps over the mirror finishing is all textured. So it really almost looks as if there are diamonds there when there are not. So that's kind of exciting to get the look of more diamonds, but doesn't make it too dressy. And it's only $19.99 for the Imperial Topaz pendant, and you can also use it with basically any tone chain. You can go with yellow or white metal chains as well on that one too. So that's exciting. And then we have, are you ready for the fabulous ruby earrings? We're gonna bring them out, ruby studs. Got some very affordable rubies. They're ovals, they're Burma, they're fabulous. Wait till you see, they look like red diamonds. They do. We even have a zircon necklace. One huge zircon, all done in a station style. It's the blue zircons too that we've been loving today in rings and earrings. We'll bring you a necklace variety as well. And then our last 33 minutes though. So if you have any requests, please don't wait till the last couple of minutes of the show. Sometimes it gets a little bit dicey, it gets a little bit frantic at the end. So we want to make sure you have those requests plenty of time. Look at this though, from earlier today, it did sell, but then it was swapped out. So here we are looking at our brand new trapeche for today, which is 113-1949. And it is going to be that recap on that beautiful and really intricate mounting, I would say. It suits the stone really well. There's a really cool pattern happening on the stone, so why not have something really exciting with the details here within? And then your diamond pave goes up and around, and then you've got that cutout detailing, and then all of your sections of emerald are clean, bright, and glowing. Transparent, as a matter of fact, to the point where I'll prove it. You can actually watch as it comes, swings around here to the center. You can watch the tweezers reflected behind it. That is so cool to see those segments really open, bright color like that. And it's our 141 trapeche. It is brand new, and we got it, well, a price tag we very rarely see happen with the trapeches. It's $19.99 for a nearly carat and a half size in the trapeche emerald. And if you love faceted emeralds and the Colombian variety, there is one pair of earrings that are stunning. We can bring those out. They're drops. We also have the huge emerald bracelets. So there have been plenty of emeralds, but all really different varieties. Very different looks in emeralds today. And there's your one and only brand new trapeche. I will just mention there happens to be a bangle here. And that is something, I don't know of anyone else in the world that would have anything like this, but there does happen to be one bangle. Let me just flash it for you, just in case you're looking for the ultimate rarity. It happens to be a freeform stone, so it's all custom made. This is the trapeche bangle centerpiece. Look at that. Freeform. This is one of the heaviest gold weights of any piece of jewelry I have in the entire inventory. It's 11259.19, and that is going to be a new markdown as well. When you're getting two-tone gold again, this is all gold, but it is white gold and yellow gold. The yellow gold is going to house those yellow diamonds. The trapeche you see is all freeform, so it's got the more daintier spoke style to it. So it's going to show off like a big emerald. And you really don't see a lot of the details of the trapeche until you're up close. And then it's got a carat 88 trapeche, but 16 points in the yellows, 26 points in the white diamonds, all finished on the inside. Now that is a detailed bangle. Fits an average size wrist, so that's gonna be 6.5 to 7.5. If you wear any of those lengths, it's gonna work for you. And we did bring that from $17,999. It does have 18.5 grams in gold, by the way. So that's another nice detail there. We have 18.5 grams in gold, and actually, it's not even $5,000. What? A huge bangle, weightiest piece of gold jewelry I have. I've got chains that are 22 inches that have 10 and 15 grams. This is 18 grams, well, 18.5 in a bangle. So bangles are always structured in a way, and don't forget our yellow diamond bangle is tomorrow as well. So there happens to be the, it's 460 in diamond weight. It's 3 rows of yellow diamonds across the top of the bangle. That'll be here tomorrow. So if you're a bangle girl, I know we had the tennis bracelet on Thursday, the bangle's tomorrow. So we're getting you all set up with all the yellow diamond arm candy you need. But this one, trapeche, yellow diamonds, white diamonds, and a lot of gold, 18.5 grams, 18.49 to be exact. And it's not even $5,000 or $49.99. This is a brand new discount for right now. I don't think there's any way this sticks around. This is the value. And it's a huge trapeche. This is a thinner slice of trapeche. So if you thought the same thing I did and thought, wow, carat 88, the last one was a carat 41, this one looks a lot bigger, you're indeed correct. It's got a little bit more of that shallow. So it's more surface area, less depth. That's why you're getting this really big look out of the carat 88, and here's what it looks like on. I'll show you here in a moment what it looks like on the wrist. I just want to get it out the door. I mean, it's been here a while, and it's been one of those pieces that it's not the thing you expect to see on a shopping network. Like, where'd this come from? Who thought up this amazing concept? And then this is how it works from the side. So it's going to have 2 figure 8s right here. So when you latch it closed, you're going to have a little button that opens it up here. So it's really simple. I don't know if it's been opened too many times, but there it opens up from the side. So this is why you just simply put it over your wrist, and then look at that, 2 fingers and it's latched. It's closed, it's locked. That's what it looks like. So this really gives you the perspective from a distance away, how you can really, there's that glow we love with that trapeche. And we only have the one, and you know what? It's $39.99. I'm taking $1,000 off the lowest. So you can just have it and be proud that you were here right now to see it. And again, it's going to give you plenty of room on an average size wrist. White gold and yellow gold together. Stays as is, goes right out to you on Monday, $39.99. What a bargain for that piece. And yes, almost 20 grams in gold. So about, 2/3 of an ounce or so. That's amazing. Here's what it looks like again up close. And gosh, that's just the way that's finished. Let me give it a little polish here. Look at that. The way it's finished on the inside is really, really remarkable. Look at that. Detailing under gallery all the way around the interior of your bangle. $39.99. That is unheard of. That is some serious value right there. Serious value. I mean, any component of that bracelet individually should be $4,000 bucks. So let's get into emeralds. Are we really going to strike? Oh, do you want the bangle? Yeah. You got it. Thank you. And remember, the ring is still here if you want it to go with. Thank you. The bangle's gone. Let me just show you the ruby earrings. Okay, we're going to come in closer because this is not a bangle. Obviously, not 20 grams in gold here. But we're going to show you the most beautiful, bright, vibrant, regal rubies ever. Look at those Burmese. 113-1088 is your number. Congratulations on the bangle. And then let's get in close. Look at those. Wow. Another, hang on. There's a little smudge on one, so let me clean that up as best I can and see what we got here. It's 68 points in ovals. Then you have the diamonds around them. I think this one needs a polish too, so let me see here. I'll get you. And now we got the dirty wheels. Let me see if I can just make everything a little more perfect for you. Here's what we have. Let's bring this one back into the fray. Oh yeah, much better now. so you can see the beautiful polish they have. Great clarity, which is unexpected to see in a ruby. We just normally accept rubies for what they are, opaque, most of the time. That's what they are. Here's what we've got for you, the premium quality, the premium origin, and look at that matching and that glow. Now we're talking deal. And in yellow, white, or rose, so yes, you get a choice of there, and the oval with the halo. Lovely. They look regal, don't they? Rich, regal, and gorgeous. And not gonna be, well, this gets exciting. Welcome into our last little bit. We have 25 minutes. Yikes. What would you like to see before we go on this Saturday? We know we got an incredible Sunday tomorrow, but nothing here today is going to be here tomorrow. So you got to make sure you get those requests in. Let us know what you'd like to see before we go. And instead of even, no, I can't do $29.99. This show has been epic for value. We keep it going right now. And we take it even lower. And if you'd like to go ahead and grab an iconic pair of earrings, rubies out of Burma are some of the most expensive material you can ever find or get, and yet we're taking these down below that was price of $29.99. I know you want to see them different ways. I'm going to show that to you next. We'll give them a measure. We'll show them on. We'll get you everything you need to know and see, but this is really such a beautiful style. It is a centered post, so you can feel free to wear them north to south or east to west. I know it's an earring, so we'll see a couple of different ways here. This is meant to be a petite style halo, so you see there's about just a little over 1/4 of an inch, so right about 3/8, and then I'll show them on. I like them north to south, but again, kind of just depends on the lobe, you know, your lobe shape, whatever you like to see as far as how, you know, you all know how your preference is, but you can really see, look at that gleam and glow there from a distance away. That's really strong, strong Burma ruby, Burma's best there. Let's go back up close, give you a great value, and take $2,000 off and make them $9.99 instead. So huge value there, $9.99. Burma, best in the world. Best is Burma. You can't get any better than that. $9.99 for a pair of earrings. Outstanding. Outstanding when the transparency is there, the clarity is there. Want to remind you, we still have a blue topaz. We had a Swiss blue topaz pendant earlier, still hanging out. We've got a diamond pendant that's still here as well. Anything else you'd like to see or own or shop on, or maybe request from a previous show or even last night, that's what we're here to do. We got that 23 minutes left. It's a lot of great jewelry still hanging out, and if there's anything you want to see in particular, you let me know. There happens to be a really, really special pair of earrings here that we can show you as well in hoops. If you'd like to see multicolored diamonds together from Sorari, we've got them. I do have a large ruby. We can go as big as 2 carats in a ring if you're more interested in a larger individual stone. Always like to remind you that we have really special pink sapphire earrings here too. They are the sister stone to the ruby. Sapphire and ruby are related after all. And since it's been a fabulous day of pinks, let me show you what we do have in a pink sapphire earring that's even less. They are larger, and they're just these perfect baby pinks, and it's going to be item number 1110235. This is our pink sapphire earring in yellow gold only. They are the true baby pinks. I just think about so many of you that were lucky enough to pick up that pink diamond band and thinking about, well, I don't have big pink diamond earrings, but I do have a diamond pink colored sapphire, and as dirty as they are, I don't know how they got so dirty, but I'll try to give them a mini little detailing here, and then we'll just give them away. They were $17.99 earrings. We're going to make them more affordable. They would, even though they're sapphire, look great with the pink diamond band that I'm going to show you one last time to get that one out the door and sold out for good. But here's the deal on the earring. It's under $1,000 for the earring. We just did that with rubies. This is a larger size. The carat weight you're getting is 95 points here, and then you've got the 18 points in diamonds. And larger in size, let me show them to you up against the ear, and what I'll do is make them better than $9.99. That was the ruby price, and now we're going even lower on its counterpart, pink sapphires. More of a true classic, like a baby pink, classic pink. Take a look at them on here, and then you'll see what they look like from a distance away. And again, same opportunity. You can wear them north to south, east to west, or at a diagonal. That's up to you. But they're only going to be $8.99, $7.99. We're discounting beyond. Let's make them $699 for the pair. They stay in the yellow. There's only one pair. That's it. That's all. Back to the wheel we go. So $699 for a pretty good size, almost a half carat each, on the pink sapphires. Who was shopping at your peach bangle? Hi there. Wonderful. She's going to love that. I mean, I don't know if she needs a ring to match either, but we have one. or she may already have one. But do you remember there's a ring to match it? Just FYI. If you want to bring it out, if it's still here, who knows. But that's just something I think of when I see that bangle. Also, we have in pink sapphire rings, I can bring you as large as a 4 carat 15 if you want a larger pink sapphire ring. And speaking of great sapphires, there was a brand new purple star sapphire earlier today that I think deserves another look before we go in 20 minutes. And this is it. This is the purple star. Really a round, but I'm going to call it a roval just in case it's slightly off being perfectly round. But check this out. Zoom back. Purple color. One of the strongest, most defined stars you could get in a natural stone. And it's 11300708. It also is very, very affordable for what this size is. 265 is the carat weight you're getting. It also is 57 points in diamonds, a couple of tapered baguettes and some rounds. I think the pink sapphires are verifying. And the rubies are still here. So the rubies were $9.99, the pink sapphires were $6.99. Let me know which of the earrings you like from our Corundum family. But here's the 2 carat 65 purple star, 57 points in diamonds, and out it goes for only $29.99. I just had to recap that. That is one of our best new items of today and a really stunner of a purple sapphire. It's just such a rare color to get. Any day, any time. It's an unusual color to see, so getting it in any kind of sapphire, faceted or otherwise, this is a cabochon so that it can show off the asterism, but what a great value that is. Jason, would you like our pink sapphire earrings or the rubies or something else? Or a request, because we still got 19 minutes to show your requests as well, and that star is just perfectly defined. And our Trapiche ring is still here. And then speaking of Trapiches, I want to show you, thank you so much for bringing this out. This is the match. I couldn't help but think about, you know, it's not every day we have a perfect matching set of something. And I want to show something here that the Trapiche bangle will match. And actually, I can show them together. Let me see if I can polish this any better for you as we take a look, and I'll zoom back. Yes, Jason, go ahead. Oh, you're waiting on this one. Got it. So this is where the colors may be a tad bit different, but the sizing, the proportion, the design, all matches really, really well. Now the ring is 112-5187, and let me just, you know, remind you, there's, like I said, a little different saturation, but the design is what we're going after here. This ring is also Trapiche, and it's 112-5187 with a 511 Trapiche. 25 points in the yellows, 50 points in the white, and then finished beautifully, because again, that's your finishing. Just like we enclosed the bangle, here's the enclosure on the ring. So that's like, again, monogram ready if you want to, if you wanted a little inscription, a date, a little image, something like that, right? Most engravers can do even little symbols, plus signs, stars, hearts, things like that. Little paws, things like that. But here's what we have. I even know an engraver locally here that does portraits. They'll take your photograph and they'll translate it into engraving, and they'll put that on your jewelry. It's pretty cool. Yes. Oh, yes, the one we had earlier. Yes. Here's the 141 we had earlier. And then I'll show the bangle in the background if you're trying to match. So there's how we do this. And we either have this Trapiche, which obviously a little more custom to the bangle, is on the right side. That one, I haven't shown you the price tag yet. Let me bring it down. It is a 511, so that's quite significant, and a deep, rich, gorgeous color. This one's going to be, and the total diamond weight is 75 points. That one's going to be down to just $5,999, as opposed to this one, which is $19.99. And then the bangle, of course, is already sold, but I just want to show how they all work together. So that is the option in Trapiches, and just fantastic, fantastic values all the way through. I'm going to match the ring value to the bangle value because each one was brought down. Yes? 141. So this one's gone, this bangle's gone, and this Trapiche is here for only $59.99. Item number is 5187. Thank you so much. Okay, so now we're going to get to, I've got a few more recaps to do as well. So the Trapiche actually sold twice today. The ring is now gone officially, and then the bangle gone as well. So now we're left with this 511. And then don't forget about the pink sapphire earrings and the ruby earrings. They're here for you. And then we also have, I did want to show you, we have that recap on the big trillion cut kunzite. This is one of our new ones today. So this one's very, very important. Here's the trillion cut kunzite. I can't get over the size for this price. 8 carats 40, $29.99. Just want to remind you, $19.40. is here. That's 1940 item number. Thank you on the trapeches. Here we go. Last little bit of showtime. We've got that purple star sapphire still here. Look at the 840 trillion with 68 points in diamonds. Got this one down to under $3,000 for that stunning trillion. Big diamonds there on each of the corners. So really just emphasizing that trillion cut. Also wanted to remind you, there's a couple of pieces under $1,000 here too. You might have missed, they were early on today. So there's the $29.99 trillion. Here's the $9.99 diamond pendant. It actually starts with 2 trillion cuts again. We're going 2 trillion diamonds back to back. Down the middle here, it's 1130457. That's in platinum. Bigger diamond weight overall, 29 points on the side diamonds, 38 points among your 2 trillions. And that would be $9.99 for that one. In platinum, stays in platinum. Add your favorite white metal chain, whatever that is. It'll be great to go with it. And that is 3/4 of an inch in length. Also add a Tahitian pearl that's still here. And you know what's got to go? It's the gorgeous emerald pendant I was sure would go right away in the very beginning of our show. Take a look at what still is here waiting for that perfect home. Here it is, and I'll try to make sure. It's a hinge style setting for the emerald, so it's going to move independently. It swings a bit as it's nested among these diamonds, but it's 1131729, and that is just another recap here. Pieces I feel passionate about getting their home today, but that is going to be 1729, 18 karat yellow. Diamonds at 129 overall. Those are the light yellows up top, so it really separates visually what's up top in the marquise cuts versus the rounds surrounding your emerald. And then the emerald itself is 48 points, but remember, it's going to look 1 carat. That is down below $2,000 and should never be. It's $16.99 for that gorgeous emerald and Lazzo diamonds in the pendant there at $16.99 for that Colombian and Muso mine, I might add, in that emerald. So a lot of great pieces still hanging out. $16.99 for this one only. Make sure you grab it if you love it. We're very busy on the phone lines here, and I still will show you some brand new, like the blue zircon necklace that we have. That's going to be coming up next. And don't forget, these are recaps, so a lot of you have seen them already and are thinking about them. We want to make sure you get them before somebody else does, because everything I'm showing you to you is a one of a kind, and we have 14 minutes left in the broadcast. So now is the time. $16.99 on the emerald and diamond pendant. That is such a gorgeous piece. And of course it sits like this. So if you didn't see it earlier, it sits like this on the neckline. So really going to be that, see how it independently moves? That's what's so pretty about the way the emerald is done here. It's on its own hinge. When I say hinge, it's just an O-ring. So what happens is it moves independently. So yes, as you move, the piece will move. But the emerald tends to move even a little bit more to give you almost what we call that dancing effect. So the stone is moving independently of what's around it. $16.99, incredible value. That's a lot of diamond weight. You're getting your yellow and your white. So it really just makes it so interesting and custom at $16.99. All right, let's get into the blue zircon necklace. That pendant is awesome. Now we're going back to the wheel to show you a close-up of what is really the hottest style right now in necklaces, which is called the station style. And this one in particular, it's interesting. We've been doing a lot of east and west set stones here in the station style. This one is north to south with the cushion cut. And then it does have, look at the additional diamonds you're getting. Additional bezel set diamonds, one on each side. So I'm going to put them here just to remind you that they're here on either side. 113-1982 is a 2 carat 76 cushion cut, bright turquoisey blue zircon. We love the zircons anyways. The bright blues are amazing. 276 is the size, so it's giving you plenty of drama to that center. And then you've got the diamond weight, 3 points, 1.5 points each on the bezels. And then the ability to wear it anywhere you want in the classic length, 16, 17, 18 inches, all built in. Yay. So now we've got the lobster claw closure too. So we've upgraded the clasp. We've given you a lot of value built in here because, well, it's the first time seeing it. And it's a bigger stone. I mean, we're used to seeing necklaces sometimes with a 1 carat or under. This is a 3 carater. So you're going to see it. I'm just going to come in a little closer, if I may, just to show you. We love to get close to these stones. It's fascinating to look at magnified views of zircons and watch the double refraction at work, because it really is prominent, and you'll see that doubling effect. So as the light enters the stone, it splits into 2, so that's double refraction. And then as a result, when you see it and look at that stone, you're going to see this beautiful way that it just has this doubling effect. So it can look like maximum brilliance, Like what we're used to seeing in brilliant diamonds, you see even more so here in a double refractive stone. So we only have, again, the one. So on its way to go, but we will honor the price, actually the price at a gold color change, which is free. So if you want yellow gold or rose gold, we'll do that as well. But it's going to be a lot better than that $39.99 price tag. I mean, after all, it is a necklace. So you've got a lot of gold built in here. It's ready to go to one collar. And again, if you want to change it, it's going to take a day or two to take that stone and put it over into the yellow or the rose. But you do get that option, and there is no extra charge for switching it up and changing the gold color for you. And it's also better than 39. A lot better. It's the end of the show. So it's got to be. Can't stop now. Can't stop, won't stop with these jewelry values. Here's your chance right now to pick it up for better than 3 or better than 2 or better than even $19.99. Significant discount is happening right now. And last call on the show. If you have any questions, we need to hear from you now. Let's get in those last minute requests that you have, show you anything else that you need to see. And then here we go, getting ready for a Sunday that you will love as well, because we have the yellow diamond bangle among many other things tomorrow in the show, 10 to 1 Pacific, 1 to 4 Eastern. Here we go. Not 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. What is a 3-carat Cambodian doing here for a price tag that's going, yep, under $1,500 and not $14.99 either? Let's keep it going. Blow it out right now for $13.99 at the entire necklace. So instead of getting a pendant where you got to go find a chain or supply your own chain, here it is, all in one, ready to go. Here's what it looks like from a distance away as well. So you can see it this way, and then let me show it. It's better on the neckline because then it'll sit properly, because you just got to see how it does. I mean, obviously when it's moving around, it needs a little bit of it's a bigger stone, so we need a nice support system behind it. And that backdrop is what you see there, and you can see how just really dynamite that stone is, just bright as can be. And then there you can appreciate the diamonds that are to either side as well. And you know, if you're admiring that pink diamond band, which is where my eye just went, is that pink diamond band. I'm going to show you our last call on that pink diamond band, just in case you missed the presentation about an hour and 20 minutes ago. We're going to show that to you one more time, getting a final count and update on where we stand there. And then it's time to rock your world with the pink diamond one more time. And again, this is the big value for the blue zircon, almost 3 carats in size, and that tremendous opportunity when it's a solid gold chain and diamonds on the side as well. Okay, so let's just spend 60 seconds, because it is one remaining, and that's that. So bye-bye, it'll go. I always try to move on right before it sells out so we don't get too disappointed. I love the idea that even just popping in here at the end of the show, you can see the most important value, quite frankly, of the day and beyond. Because here it is. Item number is 113, 1960. It is the pink diamond band, this wide style. We have it's checking in at a ½ inch wide. Now that's not going to be uncomfortable at all, because it's going to taper nicely in the back. But check out the 50 individual, perfectly matched, round brilliant cut, natural pink diamonds that are set across this wider band. The widest band we do is right here. This is how it's tapered in the back. I love the way we do. First of all, our rose gold is the best in the industry. I've yet to see anyone who does rose gold like we do, with that real pretty pinky color, as opposed to sometimes they look a little orangey or coppery. And that is not exactly, it's not always the most luxury look. That looks a little bit like tarnished yellow gold. That's my pet peeve in jewelry, when rose gold out there, and most of it does, kind of looks like bad yellow gold. Anyone else, have you ever seen that before? You go, I always know it's a struggle, because sometimes I look at something out in the world of retail and I'll wonder, is it rose or is it yellow? And you can't tell. Sometimes a rose gold is made with an alloy where it almost looks more yellowy than it does pinky. And what we're really, I think, going for is that warm, rich tone where there's a lot of pink into your rose gold. So it looks really attractive, especially if you're setting pink diamonds into that rose gold. It's one thing if it's morganite, okay, that's got a lighter washed out color anyways, more pastel, more like peachy. It's got a little orange element to it, so that looks great in all rose gold. But when it's pink diamonds you're setting, and they're really pink like these are, you want to have the more rich pink tone to the gold, and that's what we have here. So our rose gold's really done well that way. Take a look at it again. This is 50 individual stones, 2 carats overall, wider band style, and very comfortable and very easy to wear. It also happens to be our best value of the day. And our last look at it here, as we have about 6 minutes left to go, if there's anything else we can share with you. But this is the band that really needs some consideration. And for those that love diamonds, but are willing to step out and up to the actual pinnacle of the diamond world, which is fancy colors, yes, but then there's all kinds of fancy colors. And make no mistake, brown diamonds exist, yellow diamonds exist. There's a lot of different colors of natural yellows. If you go really exotic, you'll see a blue diamond every now and then, green diamonds, chameleon diamonds, orange diamonds, yellows, you get the idea. But one of the world's rarest are certainly the pinks and the reds. And the pinks are here, and it's something that in 10 years here we've never been able to do until today. And now you're looking at our last option, last variety in this incredible, I was mentioning it earlier, there's $3,400 worth of gold before you even set a diamond. And then you have 50 perfectly matched, round, brilliant, ideal cut, natural pinks. Not the pinks that are treated or heated or enhanced in any way, natural from the earth pink diamonds, and all of that, it's under $10,000. And we got it really, really low. And quite frankly, it would have sold out even when I got it down to $39.99, went even lower than that to be this real, true, try it if you love it, see what it's all about, get it at home, then you'll know. And again, you've got a money back guarantee. So this is where if you're new to the world of pink diamonds, I can't say that everyone's already got a stash at home. It's that kind of rarity where not everybody's gonna have a pink diamond, let alone 2 carats worth of pink diamonds, let alone set in a band like this that from a distance away has this style that is, well, simply you cannot miss it. Do you think anyone is going to ever not notice that ring when you have that on the hand, whether it's here, here, or here? We're sizing it for you, so put it where you want, middle finger, index finger, or ring finger. But one last look at it, and if you've been thinking about it at all, do yourself a favor, go ahead and grab it. It's either you or me. It's come down to that. I have my name at the top of the wish list and the wait list for this one, and it's going to be $2,999 for this incredible pink diamond wider band, and that is for lots of gold, lots of rose gold. Rose gold's the only option here because it's what matches the perfection of the pinks right there. So set to perfection, set down into it so there's nothing sharp or really rough about the surface of that band. So if you are running it against, again, you want to wear it, you want to live in it. If you're running it against a finer fabric, it's not going to fight with the fashion. It's not going to hurt your fabrics. It's not going to snag anything. It's not going to have sharp edges. It is just fantastic. And $29.99, a strong way to wrap up the show with one of those incredible values that could only be here. And yes, there is also, I just want to remind you, this sold earlier but came back, so want to just mention again the blue topaz, the Swiss blue variety topaz pendant is still here for $777. Also want to remind you that tomorrow is a big show and a big day as well, especially for diamonds. We do have, I've been wearing it all week long, the yellow diamond bangle bracelet. The tennis bracelet is gone. That was here on Thursday night. That's gone, but we do have a yellow diamond multi-row bracelet in a bangle style coming up tomorrow for you. So that's going to finally debut. I know we've been long awaiting it. It feels like we've been waiting forever. So we're going to have our very large, wide yellow diamond bangle tomorrow. So that's going to be among many other things. I'm going to bring you some great convertible diamond drop earrings tomorrow. We have some really, there's a huge carat and a half diamond, a carat and a half white diamond in almost a signet style ring as well tomorrow. Can be men's or ladies as well. So there's a lot to get to tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a very busy day of fabulous jewelry values, so I hope you can join me for that. And if there are any questions you have, you see that clock ticking down, that's actually it. That's our last 2.5 minutes of this show for our Saturday of this August 14th. So wait, is it the 14th? Is it? 13th, 15th, 15th. So 15th already. Our, gosh, midway through. How is that even possible? Midway through August. So here we go. This is our last call because I was thinking, did I miss Friday the 13th? But no, it was the 14th yesterday. I was just wondering, did we, Tony would have put up the black cat if last night was Friday the 13th. No, we're already on the 15th. I'm a day behind. So here we are, 2 minutes left. Either way, I just call it officially, you know how sometimes countries or towns or cities will give someone the key to a city and call it so-and-so day. I think this should officially hereby be known from now on as Pink Diamond Day. August 15th shall hereforth be known as Pink Diamond Day at TVON because This is quite the deal, and it's our pink diamond deal of a lifetime. So here it is, the day we debuted it. It's about to sell out, it looks like. I think our last one may be gone. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's been a pleasure as always, and tomorrow we're back to do it again. We'll be here at 10 a.m. Pacific time, that's noon Central time and 1 p.m. Eastern, to kick off 3 amazing hours of lots and lots and lots of big values and new and debuts and all that good stuff. So lots happening tomorrow as well. Join me if you can. We'd love to have your company for our Sunday. It's called Brunch with TVON, and we're going to have a blast. We're going to be brunching, and we're going to be sailing, and we're going to be doing all the big things we do on a Sunday as the finale to our week together. So I hope to see you then. Hope you will join me for our big Yellow Diamond special and so much more tomorrow. If there's any questions you have, or if you'd like to pick up the last pink diamond band, check with us here and see if that's still available for you as our last minute does wind down here. And thank you again. It has been quite the day for value. If there's anything else you'd like to see or check on, we are here for about, phone lines stay open for 2 minutes here. After the show goes off the air to help you out, here's the pink diamond band on the hand one more time. Don't miss out. You've got that beautiful, beautiful ring and a money back guarantee behind it as well. 2 carats, you'll never see anything else like it. This is the way to go if you want a really stunning, opulent, nobody else is gonna have it outside of a couple other TVON shoppers. Some of your fellow TVON shoppers are gonna have one, and you're gonna have one, and that's gonna be rare, elite company you keep when you wear that pink diamond band ring every single day. Thanks again for being with us. Join us tomorrow, 10 a.m. Pacific time, noon Central time, 1 p.m. Eastern. Thank you so much from all of us here at TVON. I'm Lauren Blair. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Thank you again. We'll see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. We'll see you then. Have a good one.